Snapshot. Does this seem familiar? It always does. Welcome to once again Snapshot Studio presents to you the Big Focus. It's always an honor to always host this show together with my host for the night. And worry. How are we doing? No. Don't show me all this Arsenal. We are neutral for today. We are neutral for today.
Why are we neutral?
That is why I'm not wearing any United colors today. Boy, I've got enough of last week. So I'm not going to be targeted today. Today is all about sharing some love, some knowledge, some stuff that's going to come out of me. But guess what? I'm still fiery as last week. So
Joel, great that you touched on that point, man. First and foremost, hello everybody who has joined us today yet for another episode of the Big Focus. But Joel, since you mentioned last week, after the show, we were out of gas.
Yeah.
We were laughing to a point that we were tearing.
Yeah.
The amount of support that were rendered for us, or the amount of love that was being shown through our channel, it was magnificent, man.
Come on, just beautiful.
No mini love. The mini love should never come from you, Joel. It should never come from you.
It's big love.
Big love from them, and we are really excited. And this is what that keeps us pumping for every single Wednesday. All of us are beat. We are rushing back home.
The work that we have, like you said, rushing back from work, trying to get home, trying to set up everything. But you know what? You know what pumps me up on is the people that's watching this.
Most definitely, Joe.
It's always do. So just want to say, for a start, for those watching, please like, subscribe, share this content in YouTube, in Facebook, in Instagram. Go on all platforms and just keep sharing. And you know what? Today we have a sizzling lineup. We have done this before, but I just feel like this week, today, it's going to be interesting. We have United and we have Chelsea fans. Both these clubs actually ended on the same point last season. But this season, I just feel Chelsea have one hand on the Premier League, bro. Don't you think so?
Look, I actually caught their match, and of course we're not going to give too much away, Joe, because we have their representative again with the blue flags flying high. So we are going to speak to them right after this. So we're gonna just chat between us while we are waiting for people to come on board, and then because at this current moment we don't yet have a full house. For those of you who are watching, please, especially on Facebook, keep sharing the content so that it reaches more audience. And also, Joe, I think the most important thing, something that we have stressed and emphasized time and time again, subscribe to our channel, right? Subscribe to the channel. If you're watching even on Facebook, please head over to our YouTube channel, our Instagram channel, follow us on all our social, because this is just not any kind of show. This is a show whereby all fans will break loose. They can
hell break loose.
They can speak whatever they want. They can the type of language they want to converse in.
Yes.
There is no specific shackles on them. So I think, and that's the most exciting part. But you talk about Chelsea again lifting the title, or seemingly look like they are en route to actually lift the title. I don't think so. I caught their game against Brighton, not the most impressive of matches, but I think one impressive match, Joe, without being overly biased.
Here we go again. Come on.
You know what it is. You know what it is. Did you expect the result though to come out? Us toppling the champions of Europe, or no longer Europe, because now it belongs to Bayern Munich, but the champions of England. They did it in such a cruise control fashion.
I think there's always a saying for Community Shield, right? It's still a pre-season friendly, so club might just want to take it chill, get the boys up for the run-ins, but I've got to admit, definitely got to admit, Arsenal played really, really well. But what worries me Aubameyang, he's still not yet put pen to paper.
It's today, big boy. They are gonna announce it. Like how they did it with Gabriel Magalhaes. I don't know whether you caught it live. I don't think you would, but that was a cool introduction, man. That's how you do it if you're in quarantine. How do you announce a signing when they are in quarantine? Check out Arsenal.com. That's how you do it. But Joe, of course, we usually start off this show again with a lot of upbeat mood, but something that I really want to share with all of us.
Oh
of
yes,
course.
definitely.
Right.
I wanted to say this. Yes, definitely.
Of course, we were all greeted by this news. Something that really saddens the whole entire universe, especially for those of you guys who follows his career throughout. And yeah, man, we were greeted by this news. I mean, start with you, Joe. When you woke up, first thing first, you might, first thing, of course, what we do conventionally, we would go up to our phone, check out our Instagram and stuff.
Yeah.
You would be caught by surprise that his picture has been flooded by many people.
Yeah.
There
Oh my
is
God.
handsome looking man.
Yeah.
What went through your mind, man, Joe, when you first saw the news?
And I was speechless. It was the same thing that hit me hard the same time, like how Kobe Bryant did it. I couldn't believe the news, so I had to wait. Like I had to see lots of news, lots of pages. I had to get the real facts out. I mean, there are a lot of hoaxes going around saying that this person is dead, that person is dead. But then the thing is, we couldn't believe any of this. But boy, once they confirmed it, man, I was like, shit, man, there we go, Black Panther. But the thing is, the backhand story of what he was going through, the struggles.
That was
Man,
beautiful.
That was beautiful. That was beautiful.
inspiring enough.
And no one knew that, man. No one knew that. Like while the making of Black Panther was happening, he was already going through this. And this is, I mean, the amount of strength these guys showed is amazing, boy. Amazing.
And,
I mean,
and he is a superhero again in every sense of the word. He is the right superhero.
definitely.
And
He
of
went
course,
on to meet Stan, bro. Stan Lee's on top. So
he's top, the
Stan Lee
master.
got Black Panther for him. The master. He's meant to be the master.
But with everything else, Joe, in life, we move on. He will.
Yep.
And so does the franchise of again Black Panther.
Yep.
But then
Definitely,
again,
brother.
whoever is taking over his role has a really huge boot to fill.
Huge boot, man, huge boot. But the passing of Kobe, the passing of Chadwick, these are during this pandemic. I think these are times where I think life has taught us so much, especially 2020. So I just want to say out to all the people out there, guys, appreciate what you have now before anything happens. And you guys are saying that, hey, shit, I should have appreciated that before. So learn to appreciate what we have now, guys.
Let's do that. And of course, we can draw strength and a lot of inspirational story from the man himself. Despite all the adversities that he was being faced with, despite all the trial and tribulation, he came out on top like a true superhero. And that's how we should move on with our life. And that's done. All right. So rest in peace. Check the boss. Wakanda forever. Alba did that.
Wakanda forever.
Right. That was really apt. Now, Joe, on to the football part of it. This is why all of them who are now seated in the front row, this is why they paid the tickets for.
Yep.
To take a look at the guests. Who are they?
Yes.
Have we seen them before? Who did they support? Why did they support that team?
I don't know, bro. I don't know. But shall we bring them up and
We should.
hear from them why Chelsea and what's up with Chelsea these days? So first up,
Let's go.
my corner, my brother. He's as big as me, but he's one gentle giant. He's none other than Kelvinda. I love that.
Come on, Chelsea. Come on, Chelsea.
Right after this, Mayor will be sending you a lawyer's letter for plagiarism.
Yes,
he's
that is how.
No, they can't. The
That's how
border
we
closed.
start.
They can't travel, so we're fine.
Okay, right, you're right.
That's always email, Kel.
Mayor, if you're listening to it, you saw the man himself. He did what you did. There's something that we didn't advise him to do, right, Joel?
Yeah, nothing. Yeah. He came out of nowhere.
We said, no. That post belongs to the sexiest man in universe. So you should never copycat that move. But hey, there are many copycats in the world right now, Joel. Right?
Yep, definitely.
All right? If you know, you know. But then again, we've got Kel right now with us, Kel digging from a Foster Mark. But today, Kel will not be alone because usually he's the sole ranger, the lone ranger that's representing the blue corner of Stamford Bridge. We bring him his partner. At long last, he will be vindicated. He will be defended by another of his kind.
Finally.
In terms of age gap, Joel. All right.
Oh, yeah.
The disparity is huge. But this is why football is really beautiful in itself. Because, again, it bridges whatever gap there is. So I bring to you our executive producer. I'm not so happy with him this week, Joel.
He's been busy, my friend. He's been busy. We got to cut him some slack.
Because he was too busy to produce his show. So I had to jump on board. Right? But then again, show some love for our producer, our man himself, Mr. Herrick.
Herrick! That's a good one, Herrick.
Rest in peace, Chad. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, indeed. So right now we've got both Eric and Kel, and right after this, I know you guys will be wondering like, hey, I thought United guys were supposed to be again part of this show. Joe, tell them, man, tell the crowd, when are the United boys gonna make their appearance?
Oh, the United crowd are going to make their appearance not anytime soon. I mean, there have been some delays coming in, but you know what? Definitely they will be soon. They will be hitting this show probably another, I think maybe another 30 minutes.
30 minutes.
Meanwhile, we've got the Blues of the Chelsea.
Who needs
So
to
we
rate?
want to talk more about Chelsea. We want to know what is Chelsea up to these days. You know, are they like chilling? Are they like having a preseason training? But no, I think that wasn't what Frank planned for this season, man. This season's preseason is plainly to go shopping.
Yeah.
I mean, we are in pandemic period. We are struggling to like make ends meet. But here we have
insensitive bunch of people.
insensitive. But here we have Roman and Frank hand in hand together with the Chelsea boss going to clubs after clubs, shops after shops, splashing cash after cash. Boy, I don't know. I don't know where to start with the transfer season for Chelsea. Kel, talk us through.
Where do you want to start?
Through. I don't know where you want to start, but talk us through the moment Chelsea signed the first player. How did you feel? Did you know this is coming?
I mean, Ziyech, how you pronounce him, was
Ziyech.
So Ziyech was a surprise because it was midway or somewhere through the season when we announced that we're buying him from Ajax for what I would assume be quite cheap given his wonderful left foot that he has. So that was a bit okay, fine, we're getting him, fair enough. Didn't know where he was going to fit in. Then came the whole the Burner saga with Liverpool and Chelsea, and I was certain he'll go to Liverpool. I think he would just fit Liverpool, but Lampard and Agent Rudiger, don't underestimate that guy. Agent Rudiger has been speaking to his German buddies and bringing them.
What about Petacek, Kel? I heard that he actually had a hand in this transfer as well.
Because you think about it, if a legend if what you see as a legend, Werner, they're all young kids. The best thing about this buy so far, except for Thiago, they're all young. They're all below 26, below 27. I think Ziyech is the only one that's 27 or something like that. But the rest of them are below 25, right? So, I mean, imagine that age and someone like Czech comes up to you, or even Drogba's been sending messages here and there, or even a player like Lampard, Terry, whoever they've been using in their network. Even Desai apparently was rumored. They've spoken to to Sar to get him to give the free to Chelsea.
They were that desperate, huh?
I mean, they use whatever they can. Why not? You're getting a 21-year-old left-footed centre back who can play left back for free. I would do that. So I think it all started with all these legends and getting them, to slowly win them over. And the point of Czech also is Czech has saved Kepa's neck this season. If reports are true, he has been telling Lampard, give this kid time, he will come better.
Right.
So that's why the thought of buying a goalkeeper has been pushed back a bit, setting everything else in front first. Then they will assess whether they need to buy a goalkeeper.
Perfectly said. As always, by Kel, right, Joe. All right. Let's move to Herrick. Herrick.
Yeah.
I'm sick and tired. I'm bored to death looking at your Instagram. All right. Let me just be upfront right here. Because every day, Joe, every single day, he will be reposting stuff from Fabrizio Romano. Here we go. All right, with the icon of 2 handshakes. And it even crossed my mind.
The day positive, So
it never crossed my mind to actually block this fella out. But then again, I look at my roster like I'm busy. I need my producer to produce my shows. So I took him back into my arms. All right. So I thought, okay, let him have his moment. He is fanboying every single day. He's fanboying. He's always like, oh my God, this is done, checklist done, this is done, that's done.
He has a literal checklist of it.
Checklist, like, who does that?
Yes, check. Werner, check. Thiago Silva, check. And then he goes like,
I'm not jealous at all.
Coming soon.
I'm not jealous at all. but Harry, in all seriousness, man, you guys have again a slew of talents right now that you guys signed under your wing. What is that one player that really, really excites you the most? Please tell me it's Thiago Silva.
I think the player that excites me the most is Timo Werner, because that was a huge shocker. Like what Carl said, the point of time he was linked with Liverpool, and at that point of time, I was like, I think it's gonna happen. It's gonna be Liverpool. And then all of a sudden, with Lampard's power, the phone call, Lampard's power in the phone calls, just attracts all these players. And then Timo is in our team, and then next thing you know, he's training with our team, and then the last thing you know, he's already playing a match for Chelsea and scoring after 4 minutes. So good start for Timo. But yeah. But I think the question is, are we done yet with the transfer window? We don't know yet.
We don't know. And that's the scary part, right, Joe? Again, it's well documented who we support respectively. And to see the way they move in the transfer market, they look like Mick Jagger's, man. The way they move. They got the move. They can strut in the market. Mick Jagger should retire right now because the throne now belongs to Chelsea and Roman himself. But then again, there are burning questions that we are about to ask them, both Harry and also Kel. But then, Joel, do not ever forget those people who are right now chiming in the comment section.
Yep.
Because we have
get them in.
Tons of them. So let's go. Let's go with the first one. I told you so, right? If I was a betting man, if I were to bet my money on who are the first few people who will already be available live,
is it FJ or Mark?
FJ, Mark, definitely. Right. So let's go for the first comment. The top man himself. First of all, come on, Napshot, Mayor. Half an hour time. We shall see you, my buddy.
Yep.
All right. And then the next one, the man himself. Here we go. He's also Fabricio Romano now, Faisal Jabbar.
Yeah.
Also tier 1
He's also following him.
He also tier 1 now. Wonderful Wednesday with the big focus team and its panel, of course. Thank you so much, Faisal. Always a pleasure to have you around. And then we've got Reese 17. Whoa, Rishi, what's up? Let's go, lads.
Buddy.
Let's go. And then
the man of the moment.
Mark. Okay. This guy, okay, after I'm done blocking Herrick, the next guy will be Mark.
Yeah.
Every single minute. All right, I receive a news. Sancho is this. I receive a news. Jack Grealish is this. I receive a news. But the Shai is this. Mark, you're on the verge of getting blocked by me.
Bro, you got fantasy football, now you got fantasy agent.
Fantasy agents. Right. And then the next one, Zudi. Yep. So Zudi, if you know, fun fact, he will be the next panel.
Later. Yep.
Just wait. Just give it a wait, right? Panel. And then, of course, me again. Yeah, bro. Joel, all love here, man. All love,
all love, bro.
All love. We are not a bunch of sensitive people, huh? If you know, you know. All right, the next one. Hey, wait, Faisal came back with a bit of an argument, it seems. Anori, it was a draw. 90 minutes. But someone had to come out as a victor, right? Who is this guy? Who is this guy, Joe?
Ethan! What's up, my brother?
All right, here he's gonna sign new contract. Of course, he's referring to Aubameyang himself. And then Mark mentioned, congrats on Villa signing Matty Cash. Wow, that's a sound signing, Matty Cash.
Wow.
We've Nottingham for quite some time.
It's a decent signing, man. Making
the upgrade. And of course, Tristan Lowe, again, back into what we actually made mention of when we started started the program with a sour note. RIP Chadwick Boseman, Wakanda forever, man. And also, again, same thing that's being echoed by Deben himself.
Yeah.
And the next one, pending medical, but finally, I was wondering if the sporting director went into hiding. Look, this is the first world issue, all right? This is the first world issue unless you're sporting Chelsea. Everybody else is feeling the brunt of it. And then, Mark, do us a favor and sign Romero, please. We need funds for Deo. Okay, so this is a conversation between themselves.
Yeah, and then just start PMing each other. Huh?
And contacting my counsel now. There you go. For Kel himself. And then so, last week, this guy, Joel.
Hi.
For those people who actually joined us for the first time, if this is their first ever time joining us, what really happened with this guy, Jeremiah? Joe, care to explain?
If you want to know, you need to track back to when I was 10 years old. It all started from I was 10 years old at church at number 2 Prince Charles Crescent. It all started from there. 8 and 9 a.m. in the morning on a Sunday morning. It starts from then at 10 years old. Now I'm 30 years old. We are still going at it. Banter, nasty banter. I will murder him if I see him in a Liverpool jersey. He'll murder me if he see me in the United jersey. But guys, in the end, it's all love, man.
Traumatic, Chelsea. You had that. You never shared that part of you with me before.
I won't say it's traumatic. It was still joyous side because we were winning, man, at the point in time. The bugger is old now, and then he's starting to realize that Liverpool is winning titles and all this. I've lived through that moment, my brother. I've lived through that moment, so I'm okay with that, no? Kel, I know you got something to say. I'm not going to hear it from you, all right? Shut it. Later, I can hear it from you.
Kel mentioned one. All right. Okay, wait. I should have asked you the question. I've actually touched a raw nerve in Joel. So sorry, guys. He wasn't supposed to say, it was 10 years back, starting 10 years old. Check. No. You were supposed to say, if you guys want to know, check the last episode. Then you know the magnitude of this guy. Why he is right now the number one public enemy. Not when you were 10 at 2 Prince Charles Crescent. All this history. Joe, what are you on?
It's history in the making, bro. It's a history in the making.
This guy. Never mind, next week we change host. The next one. Mark, once again, I'm excited for VDB. Watching me in Eredivisie was excited. And of course, that will be the main topic of discussion. So hold on, Devin. All right, more to it. And then, first question towards Kel and also Harry. I don't know which one of you want to pick this up. Was there a blue light special in London?
Yeah, we didn't spend for a season and a half. So why not, right?
Why not?
We got money kept in the bank, so spend it.
All right, and then Liban also mentioned, can't wait, Chelsea is a team to look up for. They have made a huge statement in the transfer window. We can't disagree, Joe. We can't disagree.
I can't disagree in this, yeah.
Big Chunks again. Big Chunks in the house. Timo's going to be a problem, man. He is. Definitely. And then let's say, figure of speech again. It's not Lampard, it's Roman's money. Cha-ching, money talks.
Yeah.
And then Mohamed Shafi. Wow, Shafi, how are you, man? Good signing for Chelsea. Timo Werner chose Chelsea, not Liverpool. United fella. Question for the Chelsea boys. Havertz for 90, too expensive. Let's give it to Herrick. Herrick, you got to take this up, man.
For me, I think it's a reasonable price. The talks that you'll be 100 million plus after add-ons, but I think gearing up for the future of Chelsea, I think he's Havertz. Who doesn't want him? And the fact that it's gonna be done soon. He's gonna be joining our team soon. And so and like what Carl said, we have the money. Spend. And now let's challenge for the title. You gotta do what you gotta do to fight for it, man.
And in that spirit, that's usually what I actually say to my wife, right? To end of the month when she asks me, like, do you have any money left? I say, I don't. Because whatever I have in the bank, I spend it. I'm Roman.
Yeah, boy. Yeah.
I'm Roman. And then the next one we've got Syed Azmil. How are you, my good friend, Mr. Azmil? Hello, everyone. Look out for this guy, man. He always gives out really, really good input about football. So, Azmil, get busy, man. And then, dear Chelsea fans. Here we go again. Dear Chelsea fans, every season, Chelsea has been buying until they got banned from buying. What makes you think that they will all click well? I think they need to sign a good manager first. What do you reckon, Kel? Looks like this really interests you. Come on.
Okay, buying, yeah, we buy, we sell. Let's not assume that Chelsea's just buying players and keeping them till they retire and bye in the sunset. We've sold a lot of players. We've got tons in the youth. That's one thing. I think it's coming from a point. What's a good manager? Like these days, what makes a good manager? Even Guardiola's talking to himself in games these days. You know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I mean. I don't know what defines a good manager. Every manager takes time to build a squad. So, I mean, I don't think it's an issue with Chelsea buying because everybody has bought players. Liverpool bought Van Dijk, Man U bought Maguire. You spend money to make money, basically, in football. That's how it is, right? And the talks of Messi, even for 700 million, that no one's even flinching for City or PSG. They're all keeping quiet because they can afford it. So I think it will, obviously when you buy new players, it'll take time to click. No doubt about that. But in a good manager, I think we've got Lampard. You need someone who understands the club and the DNA of the club. If Roman and Maria has spent this much of money for Lampard, it says they have faith in him. You know what I mean? We've gone through the best of best managers in the past. Your Ancelotti, and also,
and with faith, right? There is also an expiry date to it. Especially now that you guys have actually, again, massively invested in your squad. Does it also slightly thin the ice that Frank is walking on right now?
Definitely. Definitely. Look, we got rid of Mourinho, even though if you watch the Spurs documentary, or
All
as
or
I call
nothing.
it, the Mourinho documentary, right? You could see his ex girlfriend not happy with the ex boyfriend or vice versa. Oh, I left because they told me to quit. So we've gotten rid of Mourinho's, the Hiddings, the Ancelotti. So I mean,
Uh-huh.
he's walking on thin ice. People will be looking at him, but it's fine. I think pressure. Lampard is a player. He dealt with pressure. So
Mhm.
yeah, I think all be good eventually.
All right, cool.
Interesting.
All right, let's just
All or
move on.
nothing.
All or nothing.
I've got just something. I mean, Spurs are so
Good.
bad that they have dropped down to become a series of shows now.
Good.
But they
Just like
changed the
Sunderland.
title yesterday.
Sorry.
They changed the title of the
What
Spurs
do you want?
documentary.
What?
We win
Nothing.
nothing
I knew it. I knew it.
because Spurs
Yeah.
are
Yeah.
shit.
Hell,
Love you,
don't
Noah, if
go
you're
there.
there.
Don't go there. Don't go there. Don't go there. Bunch
Oh,
of mimosas. They can't be touched. They can't be touched. All right, let's go to the next one. All right, let's go. Hey, Jude. Wow, Joe.
he's back.
Naughty
He's
Jude.
back.
Naughty Jude.
Naughty Jude.
We are still waiting for his DM. Naughty Jude.
Yeah.
Hi there, shot. I love you. All right. And then Shafi also. Mark once again, no matter what, lucky he never chose Liverpool. Shafi is still on it. All right. Let's go to the next one. They were with Werner in the squad. How would likely or how
Oh, yeah.
would agree
Yeah,
Abraham
definitely.
to play second fiddle? Herrick, my boy, let's go.
Well, definitely this is going to be quite a hard time for Tammy Abraham. But we know he has the skills, he has the qualities. He's still young. He can learn from now. Not only Giroud, he can now learn from Timo himself. So I think of course Abraham has to catch up. And of course it's going to be a difficult task to uh take Werner's place. Because definitely we will definitely see every lineup. It'll be Werner up top. We didn't buy him for nothing. But we bought him to score goals. As much as possible. So and if Tammy wants to do that, needs to learn as much as possible. In order to even make that first 11. But yeah.
Okay. All right, fair enough. Fair enough.
Fair
All
enough.
right.
Thanks, Eric.
So Joe, right now they have said their part. We have read most of the comments
Yep.
from the comment section. Of course, thank you guys. Please keep it coming. We've got more to come right now. But
Yes.
but before we do that, just one. Let's take up one more comment, Joe, and then we move on to our agenda. Right.
Yep.
So maybe this is something that has been directed at Cal. Cal, which is your favorite signing this window and why, Cal?
Thiago Silva.
Thiago Silva. Okay.
Everyone else speaks for themselves. They do. I think Thiago Silva is brought in for from what I assume, a very dimensional role, which means he's gonna be
Yep.
like a player coach-ish to our defenders who are
Wow.
young
Okay.
in a way,
Yeah.
because he will teach them the proper art of defending. Because he's damn good. He was the Champions League final at 35.
Yeah.
So against Lewandowski and Gnabry and all those guys. So I think he's gonna come in and he's gonna help shore up that defense either by not playing or playing. He's gonna have an impact, and he's gonna be one of those unsung heroes for the season. So I feel Thiago Silva is the one that gets me excited.
And jokes aside, right? This is me trying to pull up a really stoic expression. Again, they have Thiago Silva who's playing that role. We have that in David Luiz, And this is not me trying to pull a fast one because I feel right now David Luiz, there is again the reason or rather why they actually gave him an extension, that 1 year extension. Everybody was up in arms, from the Arsenal fan base. I was also.
Yeah.
It speaks a lot of deficiency in our current management. But when we see him performing the way he did, and right after every celebration, right, Joe, most of the many players will come over to him, they will jump on his back, and it shows the
Yeah.
kind of affection that guy has. And
Yep.
that guy is nothing but smile all around him.
Yes.
And the same role that Thiago Silva is about to play for Chelsea, we are so lucky right now. David Luiz is already exacting that role.
I think it just bring a different vibe to the team, though.
He does. And now that we have a bigger Brazil contingent, this guy is really, really again pivotal in our vehicle. So yep, I totally agree with Kelman in the way he explained about Thiago Silva. So let's move on. Let's talk about the first one, Werner and Ziyech
Yep.
debut. Let's go with Harry. Harry, I know you told me like, hey, you should watch this. It's live.
Yeah. I remember
download the
him
app.
telling us, yeah.
Go download the app. So right now I feel like a complete Judas because right beside the Arsenal app, I have the Chelsea Fifth Stand app. Not proud, not the proudest moment. I've already deleted that app. Didn't cost me a lot. But then again, I saw the match live. Of course, I have my own personal input, which I will later on share. But start with you, Eric. Werner and Ziyech debut. How do you sum them up playing together? Although it must be said, it wasn't for a long while.
Yeah. I think a
First
good
half.
start. A good start, like I said. And of course the link up between the both of them. The long passes from ZH was on point. You just prepare for more for that. And ZH making the runs. Out for, and of course scoring after 4 minutes. So yeah, more to come from them definitely. But a very very positive debuts for them.
Anything we should
Very
be
very sharp looking, really sharp.
anything we should be worried about, Harry, when it comes to ZH just hobbling off?
Yeah.
The deliveries, man, the deliveries this guy has, I still remember when Anwar, you said that ZH won't have the time to shift to the left and make that pass, but I think of course yes, it's a preseason game, but the qualities, the pass from him, that it's gonna come more and more,
And
and Werner's gonna score.
what's the extent of the injury that he suffered?
Yeah.
ZH himself.
I think Lampard updated it was a slight knock to the ankle, but hopefully it's not going to be that bad, yeah.
Okay, Kel, yourself? You must have caught the game as well in full. I don't know whether
Yeah,
you did. What do
it's
you
a
make of
game
the
that
game?
we're quite excited to see. I mean, 15 minutes was all it was worth watching. If you're like honestly
Yeah,
in terms of
true.
entertainment
Yeah,
and all,
yeah,
15 minutes was
yeah.
what it was, right? But you see,
Yeah.
for Werner in a way, comes in the same way Diego Costa came in, played the first
Yeah.
game, banged in the first goal, take that pressure off himself. So that was good. After that wonderful assist from Hudson-Odoi.
Yep.
I don't know what he was doing, that header or whatever he was trying to do. But anyway, so he got the goal in.
Wait. That was intended, right?
He says it was intended, lah, but he
Yeah.
was doing some new dance thing that he dance revolution. He's hit the ball. I don't know what he was doing, but yeah. So I think the Werner getting the goal. ZH had another good ball in that Werner actually mistimed the header.
Yeah,
His
correct.
left back is going to be fantastic for us with the pace and that ball over, reminiscent of Fabregas and Costa initially when they had that partnership. So it's good, but I think beyond all of that, beyond them scoring the other goal as well, the opposition. I mean, Conor Gallagher, that kid that came in, he played. We've loaned him out to Crystal Palace.
Yeah.
This guy was in Swansea last season, killed it, absolutely killed it. Now he's in Palace. He's gonna be doing pretty good this season. That's the only thing I could take away from, because it's all youth players that were actually brought in. So it's interesting to see that.
Right. And also another joke, of course, as we all know, what we have seen from all the pictures that has been circulating in social media,
Yes.
not only the ZH and the Werner partnership, but also the fans were back,
The
man.
fans are back. Finally,
They-
bro. Finally.
They were
Finally.
back. Of course, not in full force. All right, they mentioned that it was a pilot test for them.
Yep.
I hope it went really, really well. But then again, Harry, how refreshing was it to even hear real people clapping on TV?
Yeah, boy.
It was good, even though it was Brighton fans, it's really, really nice to see the fans back there, even though the social distancing, of course, is a must, but still, it's just nice to see, rather than hearing fake, speakers, it's nice to see the real fans there, Yeah, and respect to them, they were cheering throughout the whole match, so yeah, very
There was
nice, and hopefully you'll get to see
chant
more of them.
There was an awesome chant by the Brighton fans saying "fuck VAR."
That was heard
I had
clearly,
my
man.
headphones on, and I was like, "Is it fuck VAR?" And I confirmed it from a friend. He's like, "Yeah, dude, they're saying fuck VAR." I'm like, "Screw VAR, man."
Our
Wait, but
Brighton is going
why?
all out.
Why are they sour though against VR? Was there anything
Was
against
there
them?
Yeah.
What else do you have to chant? There's nothing else to talk about. So they look at VAR, they're like, "Let's go after
Look,
VAR." Then
But you see, we spoke off air, right? I think what really caught me off guard. I think the funny part about it is because they were all seated apart, right? So they don't have that factor whereby you are arm in arm. So when they were trying to clap or when they were chanting, they always had to look over their shoulder, like, "Am I singing the right song? Are we in tune right now?" And then even when they want to clap, right, there was a bit of hesitance, like, "Okay, is this where we clap? Is this where we don't?"
Yeah,
Right.
that's right.
And it was really cute, man. It was really cute to look at them feeling so lost. But then again, Joe, if that's a sign for things to come,
Yep.
we pray to God, let it again be expedited. We need the fans back, man. It's so boring to
Yeah,
watch.
tell me about it, bro.
Even the final, you see, like we've been through 2 finals, something that you guys have not actually attained, right? For Manchester United fan, hold on, maybe you guys will reach that stage one day. But then again, being in the final, we in Wembley, our second home, the way Joel was saying, like, "Yep, okay, Anwari, I'm keeping this in."
It's okay.
You-
2 hours later, you hear a knock on the door.
but the fans themselves, them missing in action, that's again a huge mood dampener because that huge uproar, when they are attacking, and just the final spirit, right? I think if that match again, the Community Shield, when we played against Liverpool, if there were fans, I really think Liverpool would have won easily. If there were fans in the stadium, and that is me resonating really, really well with what Jeremiah said. Remember, Joel last week says that the fans will usually give Liverpool the cutting edge, and
he's like the 12th man of the team.
They are.
Yeah.
Right? And also, all of a sudden, I don't know why I did not control this, but suddenly, Hey Jude comment actually is being highlighted here. Fans will be back soon. There goes Chelsea's plastic flags as Roman broke his banks. Who is this Hey Jude? He's full of hatred. Man. He's full of hatred.
Full of hatred. I think he's shit, man. He's just shit. I have a feeling he's a Liverpool fan, man. He keeps hitting on Chelsea.
He's a Spurs fan.
It could be, yeah.
And also, apart from Hejud, another one that is more significant and something that's worth highlighting from Tristan Lowe. I hope Chelsea fans will be patient with Havertz. Although I actually got the spelling absolutely wrong. I butchered his spelling today. So thank you, Faisal, for pointing it out. So with Havertz, he lacks the physical side to his game, especially being 21 and coming to the Premier League. But he is definitely one for the future. Again, totally agree with it. And of course, right now, Joe, the burning question is, how do we fit all these talents into one team?
Yes.
Football is
you gotta
a game
do
of
it.
11. Football is a game of 11. You can't possibly fit everybody, the entire squad into the great match. So this is what
we gotta find that crisp, strong 11. So, Han, take it away. Let's do this.
Let's do this. This is something that's never been done before. If you guys are a big avid fan of Monday Night Football, screw that show.
Yes. Yep.
Screw that show. This is the one. This is the real show. Whereby I'm going to introduce this feature. So for those of you guys who are going to have a jaw-dropping moment, take some tissue. Saliva might just go out. All right.
It's coming.
It's coming. It's coming. This is something that's brand new. A lot of you guys might have seen this feature before, but let me introduce to you my technical board. I'm a coach by trade as well, you know, Joe, if you should know.
Yep.
Here you go. Wow, how sexy is this? Cal, before we start, how sexy is this feature?
Oh, supermodel sexy, bro.
Okay,
supermodel sexy.
That's why you're always part of the show. Thank you, Cal.
I just see like Victoria's Secret models running through the pitch, man.
Joe, you could have
done this Cindy Crawford, and I realized how old my age was.
My God.
All right, let's go on. Let's have a bit of fun, and I hope that this is again. I want it to be reciprocated by the fans as well. So for those of you guys who are watching us, leave it in the comment as well, whether you agree with Kel, whether you don't, even with Herrick, and also if you could, just type it out. Who would be your preferred 11 and how Chelsea should actually form up for this upcoming season? So let's start off, Kel and Herrick. All right, let's go turn by turn. For this one, simply enough. We have seen this before. We have seen on TV countless times how this kind of show, all right, will be conducted. So we'll start off with the backline first. Herrick, being the goalkeeper yourself. In terms of keeper right now, I've got two options for you, right? Willy Caballero and of course the under fire Kepa. What is the Balada?
Kepa. I will definitely still go for Kepa. He needs to regain his confidence. This season is where it's time for him to regain his confidence, get his form back. Because when he came to Chelsea, he was good. He was really good, decent enough. Of course, with his price tag, he has to prove. He has to prove, his worth. And this season is all about getting the confidence back. And of course, last season there were a lot of criticism for the back line. And now with an improved back line, it will only show if it's the back line's fault or the goalkeeper's fault. So, like I said, I will always go with Kepa.
All right. This is the perfect redemption season for Kepa. Is it right, Joe? For the goalkeeper. And then again, sometimes, Kel, Kepa, you all right with that?
Yeah. I mean, give the kid time. What else can you do? We already bashed him to the point of no return.
All right. On the right side of it, are we still keeping faith?
I mean,
all right. If you're consistent, yes.
I don't know what kind of formation they want to play though. Do you want to ask them? Kel, Henry. What kind of formation?
Are we going with 4-3-3, your conventional formation?
I'm always a fan of 4-2-3-1, and I think it will suit perfectly, the new team we have. Yeah, 4-2-3-1. Yeah. I don't know about Kel. Do you agree or?
I think that works because it frees up Ziyech to do whatever he wants to do.
4-2-3-1 it is, man. So two holding midfielders then. All right.
All right, but before we do that, right, Joe, we gotta get this sorted out first. All right. So of course, the right side of it, Kel. Who are we? Reece James. What about this guy? You're Mr. Consistent.
Yep.
I would actually, honestly, I would switch Aspi to centre back this season.
Oh,
correct.
okay. Shall we do that then?
Wow.
That's what I do on FIFA, lah, I'm just saying. But I would put him on.
Yeah, come on,
No.
yeah.
I'm just saying.
Kel,
But in
because
real
speed,
world,
is
in
it?
reality, he's a pretty good centre back. He's not a bad
Yep.
centre back, and he's lost pace. Let's be honest, over the season. Having Reece James
Yeah.
bombard that flank would be fantastic.
Okay. So right now, Reese will be on the right, and then are we pushing Espli to the center? Oh, okay. Let's give you a better visual right now. So we've got Rudiger here as well.
Yep.
All right. So Mr. Secret Agent, we've got this guy, Mr. Tomori.
Tomori.
Tomori here as well in the contention, of course, in the mix.
Let's bring in the man of the moment.
All right, Silva. Silva should be in the conversation as well,
Yeah.
regardless of the proportion of the impact that he's going to make. So let's start with this. With whatever that you have right now, even Zuma. How can we forget Mr. Zuma?
If Christensen,
No, I'm
Christensen is one more.
yeah, I can't possibly fit him, and there is certain limitation to this app.
doesn't even
So,
play.
yeah, so I thought to myself, nah, they won't even mention. But thank you, Kel, for mentioning his name. So right now, in terms of centre back, if you are going with again a formation with playing back for two central defensive partnership, Kel, maybe you take off two of the partnership.
Aspi and Rudiger.
Okay.
Asli, wow, interesting, man.
Wow,
Interesting.
interesting choice.
Rudiger.
Interesting choice.
Wow, interesting.
Eric,
Eric,
what about you?
Eric, what do you think? Asli and Rudiger.
I've got this feeling Eric is going to go with Rudiger and Thiago Silva.
Yeah, he would.
There you go. Yeah. But
Okay.
after what Kel said, with moving SP from right back to centre back, I think I will go with SP, because he showed he can play as a centre back when Conte was our manager, when you were playing back three. And
Yeah,
SP was superb,
Okay.
So yeah, I would agree with Kel. I'll put SP there, and of course, I would want to bring Thiago Silva in, definitely, man.
Okay. And Eric, I think for the left back position, it's almost a non-starter, I guess. Chilwell.
Left back. We don't need to speak. It's Chilwell. They bought him for that, so yeah, we can skip that. Yeah.
How could I? Sorry, guys. All right. This is where
Oh yes, this is where it gets
the
interesting.
main crux of the issue is right now. This is the pain point. You've got so many talents stacked with so much quality. Who do you start with, man? You mentioned you guys want to go with two defensive. I guess Kante must start for this one.
Yep.
Kante, Herrick as well.
Yep, definitely.
Eric, you pick the other one. I want to see what you're actually thinking about.
So the golden question: who's gonna partner Kante?
Okay, what? Well, Cal said he will put Aspi in back, centre back in FIFA. Usually, I will put Kovacic and Kante.
Ooh,
And then
all right.
when when you are already winning, 2-0, 3-0, bring in Jorginho for Kovacic to control the midfield. That's what I would do.
Okay, that's
All
why we will never be coaches, right? Because we base it on FIFA. All right, so that's good. That's good to know that our panel are basing everything on FIFA. That's really realistic. So Kante
Yeah,
and
he's Chelsea player of the season, so I think Kovacic definitely gets in. So yeah.
All right, he's in definitely with the loudest of shout. And the number 10 position, Ziyech.
Yep,
Ziyech must be Ziyech.
without a doubt.
Oh wait. But Kel,
Well,
what's
they have
happening?
Mason.
What's happening to this guy though? Jorginho.
Jorginho's more of a deep holding player than a Cam or a CF kind of. He likes the long through passes from the back, where Kovacic is. So you could either swap them around, but it's still the same thing because Jorginho has gone really quiet. So not sure what's up with him yet for now.
All right.
Okay.
So Ziyech it is, Joe. Whoa.
Interesting choice, sir. Interesting
Joe,
choice.
right now we have just hit the center of the park, Joe. Again, as a United fan, as a neutral, in fact, is this right now tingling your bones in fear, looking at their potential starting lineup?
I think if that number 10 role is given to Mason Mount, then yeah, I'll probably be fearing, man.
Okay, Mason Mount. All right.
Yeah.
But then again, you're not a Chelsea fan. What would you know, right, Joe?
Yep, definitely.
So let's go with the three up front. Probably start with Kel. Kel, who do you have on your right?
Mount.
Mount.
All right.
There you go.
Nice.
Yep.
There you
So
go.
Mount and Ziyech, the whole thinking about them, and I don't know how Lampard would think, is to interswitch them whenever you want to.
Yep.
So defenders are a bit
nice.
confused on who you're gonna mark, when you're gonna mark,
Mhm.
and they're both equally creative. So
Okay.
Yeah.
And who starts on the left then? Do we go with Werner or do we go with
Pulisic.
Hassan
Oh,
Odoi or even Pulisic? Pulisic, Herrick?
Yep, Pulisic.
No debate
Yep.
for that. So Pulisic,
No debate,
Pulisic it
alright.
is. Captain America making it on the left, and then of course we start for the striker position.
Giroud.
No price
Giroud,
for
guys.
guessing. Abraham.
It's Giroud, right?
We are all giving
Batshuayi.
Batshuayi.
So this is where, of course, where your Mr. Werner, Mr. Werner.
Hey, come on. Let's have Ross Barkley there, man. Come on.
Don't hate, man. All right, there you go. This is how you're gonna start the team, right, Kel? And
Yep.
also, in
Yep.
fact, for those of you guys who are watching right now, this is the selected team by both Kel and also Herrick.
Yeah.
Boy, oh boy, that is really, really tasty proposition for Chelsea, of course. If you're an
Juicy, bro.
opponent,
Juicy.
if you're an opponent, look at the potential, the amount of movement. Werner can go here, Pulisic can go here.
Goes here.
This guy can go as a false number 9, and you
Yes,
see
also can do at number
even
9
here.
as well.
And you got Kovacic, who's really progressive with the ball. Kante can go back to his natural position where he actually made his mark. And look at the amount of mobility right now. They can switch.
And your
all
left back and right back as well, bombarding.
You're not forgetting Chilwell and Reece, like what
Yeah.
Kel said.
Yeah.
Bombarding those lanes.
This way,
Oh my boy.
You know, and when Chilwell goes up here, and even Reece, Kante can just fit in to make a 3 right here, right?
Yeah.
And then to make a 3 here, and then Kovacic can just sit, and all these players can have an absolute ball of time. I don't look forward to this, Joe.
I'm not looking forward to a Chelsea game, but mine. We don't
Yeah,
have fun.
it's the first time in a long time Chelsea has pace. We've always been that strong upfront centre forward that
yeah.
piece, right?
Yep.
So it's a
Yep.
different evolution of football, maybe, that we've all gone straight back to pace.
All right, cool. We want to
Yeah.
listen, all right, from the comment section, of course. Do you agree? Would you have changed anything? I think a couple of positions might be slightly contentious, right, Joe? But that's how
Drop it in the comments, guys.
That's how the human mind will actually work. We are
Yes.
always there, all right, to engage in the discourse, especially if it's tactical. But now we have done Chelsea at full
Yep.
length. I think
Yeah.
right now it's time for us to release them for a bit, Joe.
Yep. Like a
Release
slight
them for a
break.
bit. Let them go for a slight break, a slight water
Yeah.
break. Because right now, who are we bringing in?
We are gonna bring in the Devils, baby. Ooh, that's not really my favorite part, but then like I said, I'm neutral today, guys. I'm pretty neutral. So
Okay, that's what you said. Let's see if
Let's
we can
get the-
maintain.
let's get the
Maintain
Blues
that
of Chelsea
composure.
a break.
But before,
Let them
we
just
do
chill out.
that, Joe,
Oh,
before we do that, Jeremiah mentioned team looks very blue, guys. Wow. That's really an interesting fact of the day. We wouldn't have known. Thank you so much, Jeremiah. We thought they were yellow. Thank you so much. Chelsea actually to look out balance from the back to our front, but Spurs will counter this formation. Again, this is up in the air for everybody's debate. But then again, we'll see Kel and Harry right on it. Thank you so much, guys. We'll see you for the tabloid section. All right, right
Definitely.
now we bring in the Devils.
Yes, boy. I mean, the time that these guys have been having at this current preseason is horrific. It's horrendous. I mean, the word I'm going to use is horrendous. I mean, coming through lots of criticism. I mean, lots of a fight case of Maguire, Wan-Bissaka being quarantined, and people talking that Bruno is only good for penalties, and no transfers. You know, looking at even Leeds have signed players, my boy. But out of nowhere, I told you. I mean, if you remember me telling you this, boy, the staff, the players are on a break. Mark me, 1st September, the moment we start the 1st September that week, we will start signing players. And yes, we did. We are starting to sign players. But I don't want to talk more about this, bro. Like I said, we are neutral today. So, shall we bring in the guest to talk more about this?
Let's go with the first one. The first one, all right, when I started this channel, he was always a familiar face for me. In fact, so much so, he has taken so much heat. He is now a black and blue guy. He is so beaten. A lot of guys calls him, you're a sore loser, you are this, you are that, just because he was expressing his opinion as a United guy. The Liverpool fellas totally hates him. They hate this guy. Even the mere mention of his name will make them shudder, Joe. But then again, always my guy. You call him up at 12 a.m., you tell him, bro, we got a show at 12:30. He will be in at 12:25. Only today he is actually late. Usually he's not. Always there. So when I call him up and say, hey dude, I need your help. I'm going to do a watch along for some useless game. Bundesliga. Okay, I'm on. That's the guy. Love him or hate him, I love him. Most certainly. You have been again, you have shared the same space as him. Let's introduce the first one. Hey, he played for Geylang United, so this guy knows football, All right, let's bring it, Mr. Derek. Derek,
what's up,
Derek?
guys?
Derek,
How you, man?
Why you late?
got some errands to run, bro.
Yes, right, huh?
Busy man, busy man.
Were you going headed to the police station to help out Harry Maguire? No,
I wasn't.
you were not. Okay.
Derek, you don't want to help him, is it? You just wanted to rot in jail.
I would rather him not in jail.
I love you, brother.
I think he deserve it, bro.
Yeah, man. Tell me about it.
He needs some
Alright.
punishment. Punishment.
All right. So Derek, there is
Yeah.
what a wonderful introduction. You know, he wants Harry Maguire to be punished. This guy is sadist. That's why he's a devil. So
That's
today, like Harry and Kel, they are
Yep.
always being pet today because we believe everybody is being born to be pet with
Yeah.
somebody else. And
Yeah.
that's how it is for Natural Studio as well. That's why I'm being pet with you, Joe. And
Yep.
for Derek, another guy from Bangsa. Oh, he came from Bangsa.
Straight up from Kuala Lumpur, Bangsa. Boy, this boy has just came up from there. He did not came up from office. He did not
No.
came up from work. No, he came up straight. Those who know what Bangsa is will know what I'm trying to say, guys. It's the ultimate Bangsa. Jeremiah definitely know what Bangsa is, guys. So, without further ado, let's get the guy in. Come on,
Let's
boy.
go. We've got Zudi in the house.
Zudi!
What's up,
Peter.
guys?
What's up? What's
What's
up?
up?
You're good,
Hey,
Zudi.
yeah, I'm good, but I didn't realize that contact tracing in Malaysia works in Singapore as well. You guys are just telling them where my location is. What's going on here?
We had to do that, Zudi. I mean, come on. You came from such an iconic place, so we had to do that for the introduction.
So in fact, you mentioned Bangsa. Jeremiah actually chimed in as well. Bangsa, Zudi. if any one of us never visited Malaysia before, and the first stop is Bangsa, would you, again, hand on heart, would you vouch for that? Would you tell people that's the perfect place for you to start the Malaysia tour? Bangsa.
Definitely.
Cool.
Especially as a
Let's
United
dive in.
fan these past few years, you
Uh-huh.
definitely need to go to Bangsa first, just to level yourself out, lah. You know.
Okay. And
Yeah,
and yourself, Zudi, you're a United fan as well, as we all can see from the shirt that you're donning on. How
Yeah.
big or how massive it is when it comes to United support in Malaysia or wherever you come from right now. KL, I believe.
It's big. It's huge over here. I mean, we're all just lucky that we're not Arsenal fans. So that's. I mean, we're just happy that we're not. Sorry. Did I say something bad? Oh, my bad.
It's okay. No,
Wait,
no
Phil,
pun
Phil,
intended.
Phil,
No pun
Phil,
intended.
Shots
Did they just
fired,
send
man.
him-
Shots
You
fired.
didn't send him the manual of what not to say against the vote.
No, my bad.
Zudi, it's alright. Go all out, man. It's alright. Go all out. I mean, it doesn't matter, man.
Okay, so now we have both Zudi and also Derek. Let's get it started. Because, of course, if you guys are not living under the rock, if you guys have any form of internet access, you guys would have read that United finally, in the Rock's good word, finally, the Rock or United finally
Has
signed
signed someone.
someone.
I mean,
Finally. And of course, this little guy here, Donny van de Beek.
Yep.
First of all, Derek, I'm going to start with you. This came out of the blue. Right? Again, there wasn't, Derek, any contact tracing. This came out like a Muhammad Ali punch, like a right jabber. Boom! 40
Feel
kilo.
like a bee, flow like a
Formation
butterfly.
Romano.
Boom.
The next thing, Twitter account, medical, here we go. Talk to me, man.
That's it.
I mean, I think he's a really good signing. I mean, we are looking. I don't think. I think from the start we are looking for a right winger all along. I think it was Sancho, right?
Mm.
And then this fella came out of nowhere, and I think we went ahead with this deal is partly because of the price and his age. So I mean the other two that were in contention together with him that we were looking at was I think Jack Grealish and I think James Maddison. And you know the price for those two English players is ridiculous lah. So
Ridiculous.
yeah, so I think this is really good business from United from a United standpoint. So I mean it's been a while since I felt that we've done something good in the transfer market.
Okay.
Yep.
Fair
Joe.
enough.
Fair enough, Joe. Of course, we're going to push next to Zudi, but before we do that, we want Zudi to actually address this comment. A bit tongue-in-cheek comment by Devon. Isn't he like a third choice signing, Zudi?
What?
I don't think so. I mean, if a team like Real Madrid were linked to him since last year, I don't think anyone would consider him a third choice signing. I think that in terms of who we need right now, for Bruno Fernandes cover especially, he's a very valuable player to have. He's
Yep.
someone who, when before this, imagine as a United fan, we look at Pereira and Lingard as our first starting number 10s, and you kind of cry a tear of sadness, you know. But now you have Van de Beek and you have Fernandes, and you're like, it's amazing.
I'm having a heart attack today. I mean, don't ever mention those names again, buddy. Don't.
Don't even go there.
Yeah,
Wait, Joe, I thought you were supposed to be neutral.
but
You see?
this
can't help it.
name just gives, can't help it, bro. It just gives you a heart attack, man.
Guys, look, in all fairness, we are talking about a guy with a sizable potential, right? This guy could one day turn out to be a world beater. And before we actually say anything malicious against this guy, let's again contextualize the stats that he has actually garnered over the time when he was playing for Ajax. Here you go, Joe. I've actually prepared this for the crowd so that they can see this. Let me see if I can get this up.
You have lots of time, that you managed to do this.
Dude, I texted you 12 a.m. yesterday. I was doing this.
Macam, you keep telling me you're very busy, but end up you still do all these stats, huh?
Dedication for Napshot Studio. Look at this,
brother.
Joe. Donny van de Beek, season by season performance. All right, it is progressively getting better. And right now, he is probably at his pinnacle. Of course, we also have to remember that the Eredivisie was actually halted, or it was being called off because of the COVID situation. Because if it wasn't for that, I think in terms of number, he would have actually safely surpassed whatever number that he actually mustered up from last season.
Yeah.
Derek, how impressive? Yes, Joe.
I mean, I want to throw this question to Derek. Sorry, bro. Derek, we have been, over the past few years, we have been hyping up our signings. The likes of Sanchez, the likes of Maguire, we like to hype the signings like he's going to make a difference. What do you think VDB is going to give to us, like in terms of playing wise? What is he going to give to us?
I think it's still early days. I mean, he's coming from Eredivisie, so I think in terms of quality wise, I think from the videos that we see on YouTube, I think he's kind of a quality midfielder that we could actually use. But in terms of slotting straight away into the team, I think he still needs time. I mean, new signing always needs time. So to me, it's still early days.
All right.
Yep. It is. And if you were to base it again, Derek, from YouTube, right, even Andres Pereira looks like a prime Ronaldinho. If you just
exactly.
Yeah.
Right. But again, with Donny van de Beek, this is again coming from personal experience. I actually watched him play in the Champions League campaign last season, and boy, oh boy, again, this is coming from a biased perspective. The biggest, or rather I think the best comparison that I can make, of course, this is coming from an Arsenal fan myself. He looks a bit like Aaron Ramsey. The way he does his vertical up and down, he can do it defensively, he can go upwards. In terms of making intelligent run, this guy has, again, really, really high IQ. But Zudi, what kind of expectation do you have for Van de Beek going into the first season?
I mean, the last time we signed someone with Van in their name, we won the Premier League the season after, right? So maybe that can be it.
That's a nice one to start, bro.
No, but honestly, like he's a player that has championship experience. He won the title with Ajax, and he's gone all the way to the semi-finals in the Champions League with Ajax as well. So why I see him as not only cover, but essentially maybe helping Greenwood go into striker and finding his feet at striker, where Van de Beek can go into the right wing position as well and fill in that.
All right. Nice. And Joe, of course, Mark, being a big United fan himself, of course he's going to big up the transfer. He's not going to say anything different. He said, agreed, our first smart signing. Yep, first year. He is the first year. He is better than Fabrizio Romano. All right, and then, of course, the next one, Mark. I love these two United fans. Lingard and Andreas are taboo. Do not mention them anymore. Do not mention. But then again, even has, of course, something else to say. Lord Lingard, bro. Lord Lingard. Put some respect to his name. Some proper salutation. He's the Lord, right?
Deepan and Jeremiah, stay out of the comment section. All right, you guys are bad from today. From now till the end, you guys are bad. That's it.
All right, let's go to the next one, man. Tristan Lowe, he played 10 until De Jong actually moved to Barca. He then shifted down to 6 and 8 in terms of course, this is relating to position. After that, he isn't just a cover for the 10. He may very well see a double pivot. Him and Pogba. Boy, Joe, that's going to be tantalizing. Him and Pogba right at the base. It isn't early days. He hasn't even stepped foot into the Premier League, but he has scored against Spurs and Chelsea.
Interesting.
I'm already liking this guy. But yep, thank you so much, Tristan. And then the next one, guess who is back in town? Joe.
Oh, Lee Alexander.
Our guy.
What's up, our guy? Eh?
Van der Beek has won the most number of penalties in the Eredivisie since 2008. Perfect fit for the current manual attacking strategy. Derek,
Oh,
do you have anything actually to say about you guys winning penalties after penalties? Of course, some of them are really soft and contentious.
yeah. I think most of the penalties we deserve it because it's like it's clear that it's a penalty. Maybe like just a few handful that it's not. So I think with the players that we have up front, I think they are the kind of guys who will go at top speed and one clip of an ankle and that's it. It's a penalty. So yeah, so it's easy for us to get a penalty.
Easy. And this is going to get even easier right now, right?
Yeah, definitely. With him, I didn't know about this. Oh, I didn't know about this.
Even jokes aside, United needs defensive cover. Actually, right now, let me get back to the comment. Defensive cover, who would you like to see in United? Probably, Zudi, you want to take this up, buddy?
Yeah, I think first and foremost we need a left back because centre back we're quite stacked in terms of having Tuan ZB in cover, and then still having Lindelof as well there. But left back we still need one more person in front of Brandon Williams, just so that right now he's still very fresh, very young, right? And he's not left-footed, and he hasn't perfected his left foot yet. So we need one more person to be able to cover for Shaw in case any injuries happen.
Okay. All right. And of course, another question that must be playing over and over again in every United fan head right now. This question, Joe. How?
Yep.
How?
Yeah.
Hey, macam mana? Want you jawab?
I am scratching my head, bro. How to apply this formation and all this, bro? Where to apply this Van der Beek?
Okay, Joe, you might want to get into this one as well because whatever that we did, all right, for our boys in blue, we're gonna do it for the Reds.
Let's straight into it, brother. Let's get straight into it.
Let me just set this up so that I don't look dumb on national TV.
Derek is like thinking, what the hell is going on, guys? Why are you guys talking about yourself?
Derek's seen this before. Derek has seen this before, so don't act surprised. Derek has seen this before.
Come on, you shouldn't have said that. It's for the gram, bro. No, people are going to make shock remarks just to act out of it, man.
All right, there we go. So let me just remove this. Of course, for those of you guys who are actually watching us from the comment section, I know we got a lot of United guys down there. All right, of course, Mark and also his brother Tristan.
Yeah.
So guys, go ham, go completely ballistic in the comment section. Just weigh in with your own thoughts and also your opinion. Who should start? Of course, let's engage in a really cordial and amicable discourse when it comes to tactics and also formation. Let's go with Zudi. Zudi, in terms of formation, what kind of formation are we deploying for Manchester United penalty FC?
Yeah.
You gotta watch it, huh? You gotta watch it. Huh?
Okay, sorry.
So I actually see us playing maybe a bit more of a 4-4-2 diamond if we're trying to incorporate Van der Beek into the starting 11 straight away. So
but it also depends on the opponent, right? Like to me, I think it depends on the opponent.
What would be like a general formation? Yeah, like a general formation. What would it be? I mean, would you guys prefer 4-2-3-1 or straight up 4-3-3 or 4-4-2?
Okay, so I think in general, in most games, I think we would still stick to the 4-2-3-1 formation.
Correct.
Because that's what's been working this entire season, right?
Yeah, Derek, you're fine with that?
I would prefer I would prefer them to, in general it will be a 4-2-3-1, but I shall pick the players later.
Okay. All right. Sure. Before we get again overly excited about this, Mark actually mentioned just now there's something worth mentioning. Put Sancho in this formation, please. No. We don't do speculation, Mark. We only
no. It's not he probably it's just a deadline day summer. It's just a deadline day hype, bro. Don't worry.
Control yourself, Joe. Control yourself. Right?
No, but if you wanted to put Sancho in, we would put him in all 11 positions, no?
There you go. That's how desperate United guys are. Okay, so right now, Sudi, when it comes to the goalkeeping position, something that is a bit of a tug of war right now, a bit of a tussle. Even my opinion in terms of who should be between the sticks for yourself, my man, Zudi. Who do you go with?
This is tough. This is tough. I mean, just off of recent form, I would just have to say um, Henderson, because he's looked a lot more solid recently compared to De Gea.
Okay. And Derek, this is something that you would actually agree and echo after as well, I guess. I think judging from all the chat that we actually have in our WhatsApp, you mentioned that probably it's time for Henderson to step in, right? Derek?
But I would still prefer to start De Gea for the first few games to see how his confidence is. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So we will see after 3 games, 4 games. Then maybe if he's not performing, then Henderson will come in.
Joe, quickly, where do you stand on this, Joe, when it comes to the goalkeeping sector?
I think I'll keep it to Derek. Start De Gea for a couple of games. If it's not working,
Correct.
and then we switch it up to Anderson. Simple as that.
Okay. Sorry,
Yep.
Zudi, you've been
No
ousted out.
worries, no worries.
You've been ousted out. All right. That's the beauty of this game. So right now, where is DDG? Oh, he's even hiding in virtual reality. Okay, all right. So there he is. Okay, so DDG is there. Sorry, Joel. All right, when it comes to the right back, again, this is a non-starter AWB, I guess.
Yeah, all the
Alright.
way.
All the way, right? So where
Spider-Man.
I beg
Spider-Man.
to differ.
Oh, Derek.
Oh, I love
Derek.
it, Derek. Come on, Derek. Nail it, nail it.
I mean, like from what I see, I feel that AWB. I think I would prefer him as centre back actually.
Whoa.
I would prefer Brandon Williams at right back.
Derek, take off your mask. I don't think this is you. I think this is Calvinder.
the reason why I prefer AWB at centre back is because of speed and his ability to read the game and his height also.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think if Solskjaer were to be brave and to put him in centre back, I think it may be a master stroke. You may never know.
Wow.
Yep.
What do you guys
That's-
think?
that's
What do you
what I
guys think right now? Those of you who are watching us live, what do you think? Derek has just dropped a bomb. AWB could be tried out as a centre back instead of the right back position. Zuri, anything that you wanted
I
to
think-
say, Mr. Counterpart?
Yeah, I think that I would just go against that, just because in a few key moments this season, we've seen that his concentration lapses in key moments sometimes.
Correct,
Especially when there are attackers behind him, he doesn't have the positional awareness, or at least the awareness to track the defenders behind him. I mean,
Okay.
one time he got rammed into by Maguire. You know,
Oh, yeah.
Maguire was cosplaying Greece before Greece happened, but you know.
Right. Okay, so that has pretty much settled it then. I guess AWB, Derek, this time you've been ousted out. But in terms of defensive partnership, Zudi, Lindelof, Maguire,
Yep, I'll stick to that for now because that's the best one we've seen so far.
Derek,
Yep.
anything that
Yeah,
you want to
same.
say? Partnership? No? Wait,
Again?
do you think Maguire can actually make it in time?
He can, definitely.
Oh, yeah,
He can.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
you gotta read the news, huh? Don't speculate, huh? I don't take speculations.
Relax, Joe. Relax. that was for entertainment. That was for TV, Joe. Something like Excel, man. All right, the next one. Do we then go with the ever reliable shot? Of course, your run or your poor run of form has actually coincides with him being absent from your starting 11, right, Joe? I don't know whether this is much you can agree with me. But then Shaw is proving to be really integral in that back line. Derek, is this Shaw or are we gonna stick our faith with Brandon at the back?
I would still prefer Shaw because he's left-legged.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's easier. I mean for Williams, every time when he reached there, he will cut back. I don't really like it. It will slow down the game, lah.
Okay, and Derek, also the amount of criticism that has again been showered on top of this guy, a lot of pressure that has been heaped, and the fire that he's been receiving. Is it duly fair for him, for a young chap, to be receiving such amount of hatred or criticism for that matter?
I think it's unfair, lah, because he's still young. I mean, any young guys would like make mistakes at that age, and that is how they will learn. You get me?
All right.
Yeah, but it's because that we are a big club. That's why he has to take it, lah. Yeah.
Okay, sure. I agree. And now let's go, Zudi. Your double pivot, right? We are going for a double pivot, aren't we?
Yep.
Yep.
Yes.
All right. So with the double pivot, you got a bit of an option. This is to where you guys have to crack your brain because right now, wait, this guy Bai, is he not in the reckoning if he's fit, Zudi?
The problem is, when is he fit?
Yeah.
Okay.
True.
Right. Okay. So bye.
Case closed. Case closed.
Bye. All right. The council has spoken. When were you ever fit? All right. Okay. So in terms of the double pivot, man, we've got Fred, we've got also Nemanja Matic here, and also McTominay, and also Pogba. Who do we go with? Or are we even fitting in Van de Beek?
I mean, you can just throw in there, bro. Let's throw in Van de Beek, let's throw in Fernandes, and let's see what Derek and Zudi chooses from. Yeah.
All right. Someone's getting overly excited. I can hear from the tone of his voice. Apparently, he wants to be neutral today. All right, let's go. Okay. All right. There you go. Zudi.
All right. So for me, it has to be Matic and Pogba, right? As soon as
Yeah.
they came into the squad, everything just went levels above.
Okay.
Like, no disrespect to Fred and McTominay, they killed it in the first half of the season when Pogba wasn't there. But
Okay.
Matic just takes it to a whole nother level
All right. So this is
with
it.
Pogba.
Matic and Pogba it is. All right. This is how it is. And then, of course, the number 8 position. Who's going to take up the 8, Derek?
Just
You've got-
in front of. You mean
Yeah.
in front of Pogba and
In front of Pogba and Matic.
I mean, is this even a question?
You were going with Fred.
It'll be a lot more worse if you went with McTominay.
All right. So Fernandes it is right now. Whoa, what a player, man. This guy. Divine.
Yeah.
This guy is divine. So Van de Beek, bench, I guess. He makes the bench.
Yep.
Yeah, I would say he
Who are
will
we
make the bench.
slotting in here?
That's the reason why I wanted Williams on the right, because with Van de Beek playing on the right,
Uh-huh.
he will be playing more inwards rather than out wide. So with Williams, I think he can give
Okay.
that with yeah.
That's a very good point. That's a very good point, Eric. Okay,
Yeah,
just
yeah.
for argument's sake, all right, let's just place Van de Beek right at the corner for a bit. Let's see if he can actually make his way in. So right now, in terms of okay, let's start off with Zudi. Rashford, right now, again, much maligned player. Right after the restart, the only thing that was productive about him was his off-pitch work, in terms of charity work. But on the pitch, he's as good as absent. Are we still gonna, I guess, stick with Rashford starting on the left berth?
Definitely. I definitely think so. Yeah.
I think I would drop him.
You would drop. Wow. Okay.
You would
Let's go. Let's go for a tiebreaker. Joe, yourself, Rashford. Time to drop him for a while.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I think time to drop him for a while.
If you drop him, there's no left, man. I mean, I don't know who we can play left. Okay, we have Greenwood, but God, this is such a difficult. Let's just drop this guy.
Okay, drop by Rashford. Okay. So who takes the left then? Is it Mr. Martial?
I will go with Marshall.
Yep, Martial.
Martial,
Yep.
back to his natural position, coming in from the left. And who takes up the center? Is this where Van de Beek comes in, or is this where Igalo comes in?
Actually, now thinking about it, I think I would prefer Van de Beek on the left, Marshall up front, and Greenwood on the right.
Greenwood on the right. Okay.
Yeah, and Marshall up front and Van de Beek on the left.
Oh, okay. That's interesting.
Yeah,
So,
I think.
Zuri, what do you
looks
think?
good.
Zuri?
Zuri, what do you think of this, Zuri?
I think just from like watching his tendencies with Ajax, he used to tend to drift to the right. So I feel like if he switched it
okay.
over, it would be better.
Uh-huh.
But so it would be a bit more balanced. But
Yeah.
I mean, it really is up to Joel to have the tie-breaking vote.
Let's do this. Let's drop Greenwood, put Van de Beek on the right. Let's bring in Rashford in, guys. Come on.
Oh, wait. So Rashford, wow.
Oh, okay.
Wow, he has been resuscitated. Okay. Brought back to life. So now Rashford is, so where does Rashford fit? He cannot play with 12, no Joe?
Ard, you never listen to me. That is why Arsenal is always like that. They don't listen to instructions clearly.
Okay, the same guy that's won actually
Yeah.
4 trophies, in fact.
I mean, just because you won the FA Cup doesn't mean anything, bro. Come on, I know.
Community Shield.
Come on, no. Okay, drop Greenwood. Drop Greenwood.
You drop Greenwood. My God,
Yeah,
generational talent. That's why you guys will never go
Okay.
anywhere.
And then
You guys-
Rashford to the left.
Okay.
Rashford to the left, Van de Beek on the right. I
It
think
is
this
how it
something-
is.
Yes, and then Greenwood will be the next babyface assassin coming in as a super sub.
Alright. Okay. This looks like it's good enough to finish 5th next season. Alright. Look at them, man. We've got Shaw on the left, Lindelof and Maguire trying to bail out each other. Maguire runs, Lindelof tries to catch him, get an accolade, honorable mention. That's how it is for the back line. It's almost criminal at the back. AWB playing as a right back. You got a couple of angry mention. Why you all put Marshall at left wings here? Hey, what the?
What the fuck?
PDBS right wing, Nani? United can have the 12 men and the referee will not notice. So just have Rashford. Correct, Devon? Devon should be my
True,
co. Guys, okay, this one comes a bit of impersonation. Guys, please stop.
Please stop.
I thought all GS consider this setup. Oh, Jeremiah likes it, but this guy tongue in cheek, double agent comment. Because this guy is a Liverpool guy. So if he likes it, United better watch out. Right? Okay, so yes, it is. All right, let me see if we can have a better clarity at this. We've got Rashford, Martial, Van de Beek, Fernandes, Matic, Pogba. This is FIFA stuff, boys. This is really FIFA stuff. That's good. All right, let's keep it. It is. I hope this is how. Definitely, this is not how Oli is gonna set up. Okay. And right, so we just lost Zudi there. And right now, Joe, that's done.
Yeah.
Boy, that was fun. We should have more of that. So we've done all the right stuff. We have said all the right
things. Yes.
Right now, we are missing one guy.
It's the man of the moment, man. Mate, the guy that we're waiting for, the guy that actually tells us juicy stuff, and the guy that comes off with one of the unique, weirdest introduction ever.
Ever.
Let's bring him in.
Before I do that, they said that Michael Jackson was the king of pop.
Oh,
I'm very sure they have never met this guy. Dirty Diana.
Oh,
He is the thriller.
oh yeah.
He can absolutely beat it.
He's going to do it.
It's not about just the black and white.
All right.
He is dangerous. I'm just belting on everything Michael Jackson right now, man. He is a pretty young thing. But then, it's with honor, Joel, we introduce this guy. He's a freak of nature. When Armageddon comes, he is the only guy that remains standing. Or this guy, I'm going to be religious on it. But there you go.
Drum roll, please.
Drum roll, we bring in the
Mayo.
It's not there.
No. He will come out.
He will come. You have to wait. You have to wait.
He got
Drum roll lah, drum roll.
Drum roll, guy. Got song today.
Country song.
Oh, hey, Rocky Balboa. Oh my goodness. We can't get anything, man.
Oh, wait. This guy Muhammad Ali or Hulk Hogan? Mayor.
Ultimate Warrior, bro.
Oh, tapi Warrior lah. Warrior lah. Our age lah.
Sorry, man. That's just too much for us. That's too much for us.
Mayor, before we start, do you agree with the selection process for both the United and Chelsea guys starting in first 11?
That one is for Geylang International, is it?
You see? Geylang International.
Derek, go for it, Derek. Come on, go for it.
Or Cambridge Rovers, bro.
No, Bangsa United.
No, to be honest with you guys, I think the lineup for Man U, totally agree.
Totally agree, yeah? Really?
Totally agree.
Okay.
Really. Only the goalkeeper part.
Okay. Who would you put in?
The
Khairul
goalkeeper,
Fatih.
people to have Henderson to start because it makes David De Gea to think about what he has done for the previous season, the mistakes that he made, means he has to challenge for his spot.
Oh, Yellow Ribbon Project. Think about what he has done.
Yeah. It's not presenting. That's my point because means he has a contender.
Oh,
Sergio Romero is not a contender. He's just a bench warming up the bench.
Up the bench, okay.
This is something that United has been looking into in order to have another first 11 on the bench, ready to go. Yeah,
true. I agree. That is something that probably get him thinking, Mayor. That's what we say.
Yes, of course, because it's not an easy thing. You know, United has been up there all the time, and suddenly they went this low, and all things are not happening for them. Then after that, they're trying to rebuild the team again. So I think give this positioning of every positions a second thought. You see, that is why they really want Henderson to re-sign a better contract and stay with United.
And he's getting paid quite a handsome price, 120k per week. Wow, that's good for a backup keeper.
Yeah. Like how old is he? How old is he?
Whoa, I think 21,
23, I think.
23, 24.
23.
Who?
Around
I tell you, he is an England prospect. I don't see anyone else. I think like Nick Pope, him, all the England prospect.
Mayor,
This is
what were you doing, Mayor, when you were 23? Just curious.
23.
tarik bangsa apa?
No lah.
No, 23 injury, bro.
Oh, injury. You see? Professional player. Professional player.
Injury.
Okay. How bad was the injury?
Operation, bro.
Oh, no.
Alright.
Knee operation.
After that, ended your career.
Done. 25 declared.
25 declared already.
Declared already. Sad. No,
Mayor.
cry like a bitch. Cry like a bitch, right?
Oh my.
Mayor should watch One Leg Kicking.
Bro, no. I don't pull out one leg kicking, bro. I straight away go to Kung Fu Hustle, bro. Got the
Shaolin soccer.
Shaolin soccer.
yeah, Shaolin Kung Fu, bro.
You know anyhow, Mayor. You know anyhow. Right. Okay. But Mayor, got a couple of people saying hello to you, of course. Your favorite guy.
Hey, Mark. Mark is a hell of a Man United fan. I love Mark. Woo. Love you, Mark.
Mark Power. And that's why, Mayor.
Woo!
Oh, you gotta have the bit of the money. Hey,
Before I forgot
Yes,
this, I have to give a shout out to the superior Zachary and also my YouTube lovers who actually help us say, hey, football fans, come go and like that shot. Come on.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. And now,
The superior Zachary and also Kylie Lee. Woo!
we have crossed over 300, man. We have crossed over 300 on YouTube.
Yeah.
Come on, long may this continue. We are aiming for 1,000 by end of next season. Thank you so much, Mayor, for your help. That's really helpful. Again, guys, please, if you guys are watching us right now, if this is brand new for you, if you like this kind of setup, you want to be a part of this, please do head over to our YouTube channel, right, Joe? Simply just click subscribe. It's absolutely free of charge, man. And also the next one, Calvinda, Mayor the Slayer.
Oh, that's a nice one.
They can both sit together and play before. Alamak, Jeremiah. This guy spicy, yo. Every single time when he comes in, like a bolt of electricity, this guy. And then, what an intro, always different in his way. Hello, Mayor.
Woo, dude. Woo.
Alamak, Faisal asking you personal question, Mayor.
Oi, sialah rabak.
Mayor. It's okay for you not to answer. It's okay for you not to answer. Wait, I want to ask you the question. If you were smoking anything that you were smoking, was Faisal with you? Was he smoking the same stuff as well?
Oh.
Definitely, yeah.
FJ, later you got something to answer us, You got something to answer us.
FJ, now that's really incriminating, Yeah, same area. So he just left it as, of course, bro, we all same area. And then as Sharil, at 23, Mayor injury from guessing competition. Impactful entrance with awesome jersey, Mayor. Oh, Mayor, a lot of support, Mayor. But then again, I want to bring on another two of our boys from the Chelsea corner.
Yeah, boy.
They've been waiting on the bench.
Before that, I will say hi to Zudi and also Derek.
What's up?
Come on.
Hello.
The first one, Mayor the Slayer. He miss you a lot, Mayor.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, what's up?
Oh,
Good,
Chelsea.
Dollar Blake.
Chelsea, semua taruh, semua campur, semua. Roti prata semua campur.
Roja.
Yang boy.
Eric.
Okay, Mayor. Now we have done all introduction. We have already clapped enough. Let's go on to the serious stuff. Tabloid. Mayor.
Yeah, boy.
You are the Mayor of football. We got a couple of issues to run through. First of all, Mayor, a lot of people hantam him, Mayor, really hantam him online because he missed a simple penalty. Tai gigi that one. Hey, one leg kicking also can score, Mayor. But because of that, they missed out on the most important trophy in their cabinet, the Community Shield. We are talking about this guy, Mayor. Ryan Brewster, Mayor. Liverpool boss Klopp takes blame for Brewster's penalty miss on Community Shield defeat to Arsenal. What do you have to say? First of all, the amount of hatred again that has been channeled towards him, especially online, Mayor. Come on, speak for the fans.
Okay, before I start commenting about it, his name is Rian, not Ryan. So
I thought you want to say before I start, I want to say congratulations Anwari and Arsenal. You pick up, brother.
Okay, how it looks like with Rian Brewster because Klopp made the change, giving way from Gini Wijnaldum, taking him out, and also of course giving Rian Brewster actually an opportunity to step up on the plate. Being the potential striker, you know, and trying to make him the hero, so that at this age he can actually be one of the best players, as in to prove himself. So unfortunately, it didn't work. It didn't work. He has not get a touch on the ball.
Yeah, true.
The penalty kick was his first touch actually.
True, I agree.
So he did. I don't know how it works, but probably maybe he did feel the ball. He just like lash it out. The ball hit the post. That's it, right? That's it.
Wait.
Putting. Okay, Joe. Okay, putting.
I mean, May, I don't get it. So much explanation for a penalty miss. I mean, taking penalties is not for everybody, I guess, huh?
It's a nerve-wracking situation.
Say that again.
Not when you
It's a nerve-wracking situation.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, it's not for everybody to take penalties week in, week out.
Definitely not. I'm just saying that we are talking where I know where you're going with this, but I am sure with the previous video that the penalty taking with Netshop Studio also we can see how your people take penalties.
Definitely. I mean, if you're gonna try,
it's a comeback, bro. It's a comeback, man.
I think it's a failed comeback. It's a failed comeback, Mayor. It's a failed comeback.
Mayor.
It's not a DZ challenge for a reason.
Yes, it was a DZ challenge, lah, Mayor. Come on, lah, Mayor.
No, that's why. I'm just kidding. Okay, all right. Okay, cut the crap there. It was just a tease. I know.
Let's come back. Let's come back to Rian Brewster.
Rian Brewster. It is not like you just come, you know, that there's no goalkeeper. I just kicked the ball and the ball went into the goal and you celebrate. Yeah. No, he came looked so confident, but actually overconfident.
Overconfident, huh? Okay. I'm just going to read this quickly. Tristan mentioned always called Bruno Fernandes, but if penalties was so easy to score, why didn't Brewster score? And then that's why, hey, this is our favorite Joe. This one I gotta read with a lot of gusto. Community Shield is there at Emirates. Thanks for the community work. This is going towards Jeremiah. Community Shield. You see, breaking situation, but the stadium empty. Apa dah this guy? But I want to ask this to Derek. Derek, you know, he played at a certain level. Derek, dude.
The last comment.
Derek, if your coach, this is gonna be control your laughter, Joe. If not, you're gonna be kicked out of this channel. Derek,
Joe.
Okay, guys. I want to pose a simple question, please, guys. Alright, Derek, you played the game at a certain level, dude. If your coach tells you, Derek, all right, this is crunch time for you to take a penalty. I know you just came in, you know, you don't have a lot of time. Would you say, Coach, you gila or what? I have not even had the touch of the ball. I need to feel the game first before I take the penalty. Or would you say, Coach, I'm ready for this, man?
I would say I'm ready, man.
Okay.
Anytime.
Anytime. All right.
But of course, there will be time that you will miss, lah. I mean, not everybody is 100%. Yeah, it happens, lah. It happens.
But it was a bad penalty, right, Derek?
I think it was okay, but I think he was a bit nervous. I think
he pressed circle too long,
Yeah, too long already. The power too much.
Actually, the penalty.
He pressed 70%. Cannot. Cal will definitely know.
Yes, okay, Joe. You were about to say something. Yes, Joe, come on.
Actually, that penalty miss reminded me of Mr. Roy's miss against Arsenal.
Okay.
You know, that last minute penalty.
The last minute penalty. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, let's move on. Right, Rian.
Let's move on. Yeah.
Only the first one, and it's getting really heaty here. This is all Mayer's fault, man. All Mayer's fault. All right, let's go to the next one.
Control, Joe.
The next one, Mayor. After missing the penalty, Joe Gomez went out. All right. Say this. Everyone is hungrier than ever. Oh wait. This was actually done before the penalty. Oh no, this is after. Everyone is hungrier than ever. Liverpool's Joe Gomez warns Premier League rivals that Jurgen Klopp's champions are mentally prepared to be even better than this season.
I have to say that it's a mental battle rather than physical battle.
Yep.
Definitely, because half the time when you play this kind of games, I mean, you play with these top league teams, and you can see that it's more on mental battle rather than physical battle. So the rest of the half is actually how you adapt and how you handle the pressure. Because it's on and off the pitch.
Yep.
Off the pitch, you have to handle media, people criticizing you. That after that, you still have to go into trainings day in, day out, and you still have to play the games. And how many games are they playing? They're playing for FA Cup, they're playing for Little Cup, Little League Cup, whatever cup, Park Cup, all the Park Cup, this cup. I'm talking not that Park Cup. I say it's FA Cup. Cup. Okay.
We get it here.
Don't get it wrong.
Okay. All right, but then again, Mayor, I want to post this to Kel. All right, Kel has been waiting. He has been sharpening his teeth for this. All right, Kel, looking at Liverpool, right? First of all, I've got to make mention of Salah's face. Can you all take a look at Salah's face? That guy is high on something, man.
Shock sendiri that one.
Shock sendiri lah.
He looks like as if it's a chocolate advertisement.
Cadbury.
Cadbury.
Kel, in all seriousness, right? Looking at Liverpool right now, Mayor,
Yeah.
I'm talking, Mayor. Please lah, give me chance.
Cannot take it. Cadbury, that is
Looking at Liverpool right now, it must be said that right after the lockdown, they look like a former pale shadow of themselves. Is this something that they should be concerned about? Okay, what do you say? Again, as a neutral guy, look at Liverpool. Are they the same team that were ever so formidable before the lockdown?
I mean, I think for me, Liverpool are formidable. Liverpool is going to be formidable. You don't become a bad team overnight. The only thing I look at it is the lock. We just ended the league, last season's league, 4 weeks ago, and you take into account that it's going to be a start pretty soon. And the only concern I'll ask Maya as well is looking at it from a Liverpool's perspective in terms of your lack of depth, because I believe this season, more mentally but also physically, because you'll be playing games rushed, right? And the 5 subs are now down to 3. So I'm just wondering, in terms of squad depth for Liverpool, will they have enough to push them through for another title? Because to win one, it's easy. I won't say it's easy. It's done. But once you keep winning 2, 3, 4, it's when you really can walk with your jersey and brag to everybody how awesome you are, which is fine. So I'm just wondering, in terms of Liverpool, the lack of depth, is it concerning with Thiago's contract now apparently being hijacked by United? So just wondering, how is that going for Liverpool?
Yeah, Mayor, I mean, again, taking from where Kel left, is this where we all can say that it's finally the time that Liverpool has now been found out?
You see that, like I mentioned earlier on, that is the reason why Klopp actually put Ryan Brewster in order to step up on the plate to see whether he's actually ready for this to act as the backup. You see, any time of either the front three that they always depend on, Firmino, Salah, and Mane, any one of them actually are conked out at any time of the season. They need straight away somebody who's actually at the same level. In fact, all the teams are looking into a second first 11 in order for them to fill in the gaps at any time or any of the players actually are injured. I'm not saying this as in that's like to protect Liverpool or anything. It goes for any of the teams. If you look at it, how I look at it is like you can be as bad luck as like the first game of the season you are injured. So this is how Klopp is looking at, and he's trying to play it as well. And you can see how the players are playing. They're not playing it at full force, just playing it but carefully.
Yep. Yeah, definitely.
This is how we look at, and I know also United did that. Arsenal did that as well. But Arsenal need to win something in order to get the season started. And it's a very good 2 wins of the finals that he actually won. And it helps as well to confirm Aubameyang to actually sign a new contract. So I think what Liverpool needs right now is just consistency with the second first 11. For Minamino, who actually scored finally as in a real game. So I think he's ready. He's ready to be unleashed. Ryan Brewster is still a little bit jittering. Like you said, like Darren said, nervous. Probably at that point of level, he has not kicked the ball, but just took the ball and just took a penalty. Failed. Wrong decision. That's why Klopp said, I take the responsibility in order to take the pressure off him. Yeah, that's how I look at it. So second first 11 is as important as the first 11. First 11 is also as important as the second 11.
Okay. All right. So the next one, all right. When you fail to strengthen, your rivals will close the gap. If Liverpool don't strengthen, they might regret it. Chelsea is buying the world, and City is getting messy, man. All right.
Yeah, City is indeed getting messier, bro.
Wow. What a strange sight that would be.
Very, very messy, bro.
Fanboy. All right, let's go to the next one.
Your favorite one.
Yeah, shut up lah. Not my favorite lah. This is the best they can offer. You know, like a bad breakup, they just want the girl to say that you're the man. Size does not matter. You're the better guy. New Spurs signing Matt Doherty had the perfect response to his "I love Arsenal" tweet. Before I ask Mayor, Eric, what do you think of this, man, Eric? Apparently, they mentioned that it's so hilarious that it actually made their week.
What a joke! Simple, isn't it? What a joke! I can't believe. You know. Oh my goodness. To even join Spurs, to even make that decision and then make that reaction. What kind of a reaction is that? Knowing that you joined the wrong London club. I can't even say it. Joining the wrong London club. So, what a joke. Simple lah. What a joke.
It's like, I made a mistake, guys. Oops.
Eric, do you see the guy behind the scenes shooting it?
Sorry?
It was Mourinho behind with a gun to his head.
Oh, really? Oh.
At the end of the day, it was all or nothing. You see? All or nothing.
No, because they got the OG title. We win nothing.
Come on, guys.
But in all fairness, Joe, this is a quality signing, man. Like I would take it in a heartbeat.
Yeah, it's a decent quality signing. He is.
Indeed.
I think after Trent and also Pereira, Mayor, I think this guy comes really, really close when it comes
And at a good price, man.
Yeah, at a good price. That was the deal.
Good price.
Oh, man,
How much was it? 15 million?
15.
15, 1-5.
15 million.
Yeah, 15.
1-5.
Oh,
It's a bargain, Derek. It's a big
solid
bargain.
price, man.
Yeah.
So,
Right back, 28 years old.
Yeah. It's at the peak of his career, though.
Yeah.
Wolves, right?
Yeah,
300 300 appearances for Wolves.
yeah, and he fits the system perfectly. You know, he fits
Yeah. 2019
perfectly.
player of the year of Wolves team. Wolverhampton.
Wow. There's some stats from Mayor. Mayor, thank you so much. I would love to have this guy. This guy is probably ranked, if not third, second best right back after that.
Yeah, we got to do our homework. See, these players are all actually Irish, all English-based players, have 52 appearance, 2019-2020 league. And why Wolves selling it to Spurs? They need to clear their books. They need to make some money out of it as well. So
Yep.
Hey, Joe, look at the naughty Jude.
This Jude is back again.
Yeah, he's naughty guy. Out of control, man, this guy. Belittling another club made your week. Shows how small of club they are. Come on, you Sparts. The lack of them will definitely be exposed in the shortened season. Don't just write off Mourinho, man. He might come up with another series.
No, I'm not writing off Mourinho. I'm just saying that Spurs is Spurs.
Kel, that was sarcastic, Kel. That was sarcastic. Trust me.
Spurs, all talk, no action. Haven't seen a club throw out so much better and not produce for years. Precisely. Tristan, give me your bank account. I will pay now you right now.
You gotta maintain, You gotta maintain,
I'm
Relax. Neutral, guys. So today's neutral,
Just like you, I'm neutral.
Today's tagline is neutral.
Jeremiah had to give us a stark reminder of the last time police wore shorts. Don't just write off Mourinho. He won the Champions League with Porto.
So he's comparing Porto and Spurs to be the same.
Kel, I think the parliament is not ready for Kel. Later somebody cry. anyway, 15 million for the market nowadays is amazing. What a steal!
Man.
I think probably they stole him. I think they stole him. They did not pay for him. I think in every little sense. All right, let's move to the next one. This one might concern our two boys right now. If Lampard loses 17 games this season, Joe, he'll be sad. He will be sacked. Let's not get Kel or Herrick. Let's get Zudi on this. Zudi,
Let's get Zudis.
what do you think, man, of this tabloid that Lampard could be sacked after only 17 games?
I mean, it is what it is at Chelsea, right? If you don't win, you kind of get thrown out. You know, it's not like United where if you don't win for a couple of seasons, it's still okay. But this one is like they bought half of the entire world. They must win something at some point, right?
Oi, naughty Zudi. So, all right, Mayor, should he be sacked after 17 games? Let's say he does not produce the desired result.
Why 17 games?
Yeah, why 17?
I know why.
Yeah,
Yes,
Because
auspicious,
tomorrow, Thursday, additional number 17 total.
We need to ask that fella there. Mayor, I still got a quick question. What auspicious number is 17? Why 17?
Yeah, why
Yeah,
17?
why 17, man?
Hey,
17.
wait. Mark, golden. Mark gave up a golden comment. All right, let's capture this. This is probably comment of the season. Only
Wait.
Moyo 17 games with the squad.
Yeah, we got to capture this, man. We got to capture this.
Yeah.
This one is proof.
Take picture.
Yeah, man. Okay, you are ready, man. Say peace, bro. Okay, all right.
All right, what do you think, Mayor? What do you think in all seriousness? 17 games.
Yeah, my question would be why 17? Why not the full season? Give him. Finally, he has every players that he actually wants in the team. Let him build up the team. Hey, come on, hey, we don't build Rome in overnight, lah. Come on.
Yep.
I said Klopp takes 4 years to build the team and want something.
Yep.
I don't agree with this 17 games prophecy, whatever bullshit that they're talking about. You got to give them time, the managers, to actually build the team at least a season. That then he will know that where and who will fit in and actually gel with all the players and actually can win something. You need that time.
Mayor, I totally agree with you on this, but the thing you got to think it from a Chelsea's point of perspective, from a Roman point of perspective. To me, I think 17 games is too much. If Frank is going to lose his first 10 games, like I think 8 out of 10, I think he's going to get the boot because that is how Roman is. If he don't see results, you're out of the door. I mean, Kel, I can be wrong in this, Kel, but then correct me if I'm wrong. Roman wants to see results. That's how it is, right?
Yeah. I think the 17, if I'm trying to break it down on top of my head right now, 7 could be for Premier League. If you lose 7 games in a row, and most of the time you don't win the title, 7 or 6. Then you put in the FA Cup, the Carling Cup, the Champions League. If you total those add up numbers together, it might come up to 17. I don't know where this guy Cesarino get his numbers from, but I like the picture of Lampard looking down and sad to add to the dramatic effect of that.
It's like he's predicting. Okay, this 17 is the number. I'm gonna die. No, I mean, I'm gonna get sacked or whatever. If after 17, why 17?
I think 7 plus 1 is 8 lah. Lampard's number, so he cannot say 2 and 6, 26. Cannot be 4 and 4. I don't know.
Right. They got a couple of auspicious numbers on the line, but then again, just to address Carl's point or rather comments made there, just to add on to the dramatic effect of Lampard looking down. This was after the match against Arsenal, FA Cup final. Okay, Cal?
Okay.
All right, let's go. Move on. Next one. That's the big
I don't know what to say sometimes.
Yes,
Eric, I'll give you 10 seconds, Eric. Say what you want to say.
Eric, remember who's paying you.
Let's just move on.
Let's just move on.
Eric, remember the payment can also be backed up by me, yeah? All right, don't worry about that.
Don't worry, I can chip in, Eric, I can chip in.
I can sponsor your trip to Bangsa.
Next one, because Fandi was 17, I'm very sure they would actually know of Fandi in Chelsea. They would probably know of Fandi. All right. Yes, I agree with Mayor on this. Stop this manager sacking in EPL, man. At least let Frank finish off this season.
Yeah, agreed.
Thank you, Jude.
Yep. Hey, Magista 11, I'm late, but welcome back. Talaba, Mayor. Hey, you come back. Mayor.
Magista 11.
Football these days, they expect instant success when money is being pumped in. Of course, man, of course. That's how the world roll right now. Let's go on to the next one. This one is a big one. Really difficult. This one can get the tongue wagging, man. I'm looking at Zudi, I'm looking at Derek, they will probably say in their heart, please, Anwari, don't shoot me this question. I'm not ready for this. I'm not ready for this. All right. Mayor, according to the Anya Mati, we allow Liverpool to win. All right. So it's as if, when you're playing PS with your little brother and then you purposely get whacked so that they will continue to play the next game with you. And then they will try to call you. Yeah, I wasn't that good. You were the better guy. Never mind. Is that how it is with Matic and Liverpool? He's like overlooking the smaller brother.
Probably yes. He's putting in like a jibe on Liverpool. Like I mentioned, put a jibe on Liverpool in order to make things look good with United and building up the team, make sure that we don't lose to Liverpool again. So reminding the teammates as well that, hey, come on, we let them win.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we let them win. And on top of that, we let them win. We let them have it, the title.
Okay.
So he's trying to tell the rest of the teams in EPL saying that we are also a big club. We are also a title contender. We've been winning.
That's what he meant. Maybe with better control of the English language, he would have been understood better, Mayor.
In a Serbian podcast that he mentioned with this, he said that from
Wait, Mayor. Serbian podcast also you understand?
I speak 30 languages, bro.
You're the polyglot.
No, really.
People Lokman and Beek as well learn a new language.
Yeah, not only any kind of language, Serbian for that matter.
Serbian. Next week is speaking Romanian to us. Hello, Mayor.
Matic was interviewed in the podcast. So he mentioned that from the next season onwards, there's no excuse for Man United to actually allow teams to win, and they won the title 10 matches before the last 10 matches.
Yeah.
So this is like a note to self, a note to self.
Clearly, you didn't read the article before posting this, is it?
Bro, bro, this is entertainment, bro. You cannot. That's why you will never be hired. In the entertainment industry.
That is such a poor journalism,
That's not poor. That's
such a poor journalism.
Joe,
Straight time,
if you're not
never
happy,
allow that,
we can take this after this show, Joe. I know what I will pick up. All right,
but I must say,
I've seen it before.
I like the picture with Salah's face again with Matic, another Salah classic.
Let's put it up and look at it. This time it's not chocolate, bro.
Okay. We look.
Put it up.
Ferrero Rocher.
No.
Wait. But you.
He's looking at Matic burung and wondering. He said, "What? Serbian."
You know what, Joe? You know what Salah might be saying to Chamberlain? Serbian one not bad,
Not bad. Bersama.
Okay.
Ini macam sedap
Okay, already it's coming to 11, so the kids will be asleep by now. Okay, so this show can be rated 8. No problem. The next one. Comment. You guys alamak. Hi sirs, I like Chelsea FC. This guy every week says the same thing. A bit of CSI on this guy. A bit of CSI on this guy. K Manish, he is Chelsea legend. Everyone loves him, including Roman and the players, so he will get more time.
Hey, Manish.
Manish, all right.
One of the football players here, Manish.
Oh, Mayor, what was the gap between Liverpool and Man U last season? Okay, Mayor. No. You're not supposed to answer this.
I'm not going to answer this.
I'm happy Liverpool let Arsenal win the Shield. Mighty Mourinho only has 3 Premier League medals. Tell Roman to call me later. +65 ... Apa lah this guy? Let's go to the next one. Right. The next one. You see, it was a bit hard for me to click on it, but I had to. Right? Being the professional I am. Let's start with Derek, man. Derek, you look like Kecho from F4, man, with the fringe flowing down. Let's Arsenal beat Liverpool on penalties to claim second trophy in a month. What a productive month it has been for Mikel Arteta. Was this result a surprise for you, Derek?
No, actually, I think Arsenal played pretty well, and then defensively they look solid comparing before Arteta came in. So I think give Arsenal some hope for this season, Yeah.
Thank you, Derek. I love you, man.
Yep.
At least it's fair. There is fairness in this world.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you for restoring faith in humanity once again. Okay, let's go
That
with
was
the
his
next.
part doing community for you, bro.
Oh yes. Liverpool pantang lah, Mayor. They don't want to win the game. You know they cannot win the title already.
Curse.
Klopp, Hey, but actually Klopp is quite a superstitious guy. Remember when he said that nobody's supposed to touch this is Anfield plate, right? Remember until we win something? That kind of stuff. He's the superstitious bugger, you know. Okay, let's move on to the next one. This guy. Sapa. I think Steven actually made mention of this guy. He wants this guy for Aston Villa.
Oh yeah.
Every easy.
Yes,
Easy.
easy, boy, easy. He's now with Crystal Palace. How big of a signing this is, Mayo, especially for Crystal Palace, knowing for a fact that Zaha is trying to engineer a move out of Selhurst Park.
Wow. How much?
Where
is
was
it?
he from? Where was he from?
He's-
QPR.
Oh,
Wonder
Queens
Zudi,
Park Rangers.
Zudi, you know anything about this guy? Easy? Easy?
I know he has really nice hair.
Wow. That's really helpful. Thank you, Zudi. That's really helpful. That's why I brought you in.
He's gonna slide
Go
into
get
the
your hair.
Palace team
Thank you,
easily.
Zudi. You are really helpful today.
Thank
No,
you. You're welcome.
wow.
we brought him in all the way from KL just for him to comment on the hairstyle. What?
Do you know how much is the value at?
Okay, tell us, Mayo. We need to know.
His value at 9 million euros, but he was bought by Crystal Palace 17.8.
Yeah.
That's how the world works, right, Mayo? That's how it is.
Wow.
You gotta pay. You gotta pay for the English premium.
What his value, transfer market stated there, clearly said that, okay, Eberechi Easy. Then I start looking at it, Eberechi Easy. Okay, who wants to buy him? I say, why? And why do you want to buy him? Attacking midfielder. Which is, they have been depending on Zaha all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think plus he's English also, right? So
Yeah.
that's why
Yeah, he's English,
the
he's
value
English.
goes up and is young.
Yeah.
I think that might free up Zaha to be a bit more productive, I guess, in a way, because I don't think anybody's going to buy Zaha in
No.
this current. I don't
No.
think so. No one's going to buy
You're
Zaha.
right.
So for him to
You're right.
regain that status he once had, maybe this young kid who's faster than him could take the attention away and make it easier for Zaha. Who
Correct.
knows?
Correct.
They're just thinking with Zaha, right? He looks like Zaha completely fell off love with the game, right? Judging from last season, the way he performed, his body language, and his returns, they were absolutely dire. So I think this would probably be the right injection for him.
Yeah. Maybe
Somebody-
someone he could mentor and get him the fire back in the belly.
And you know, in terms of hairstyle, like what Zudi said, they both had the same hairstyle right now.
There you go. Exactly. That's the hair tax right there.
I'm saying
I
that
think probably from there as well, you're talking about the hairstyles, they might be mistaken. I thought Zaha was on my left. It was easy. See?
that's
There
it.
you go.
There you go, man. Now you
There
understand.
you go.
All
There
right.
you go.
Football wizard
17.8
after
million.
Arsenal
17.8 million.
Arsenal
what
were
is
better
this?
than Liverpool in the
Football
county
wizards.
still. Yeah, Liverpool players are still drinking and partying every day because they won the league. They have to step up soon.
No lah, they don't. Not the whole team drinking lah. Salah and Mane halal eh.
Oh yeah,
That's
they
why
halal.
these
Hey bro,
people also.
hey, got halal champagne, you know? Now got halal champagne. Maybe
Cannot bro, cannot.
Later
maybe
kena bang kat telinga.
defense have always been Arsenal Achilles heels with Saliba and Magalhaes on board. Once we get Partey,
Ooh.
will be impregnable. Macam wearing 2 condom. Oh, remember I spoke to you, Alexander, yesterday. This is like wearing 2 condoms with vasectomy done. No way you're getting pregnant. But that's what I told my wife, no, Mia, until we got the 3rd one.
Seriously, you're not kidding. What the hell, man?
You just said that on live.
I say no chance. I say no chance. This is why I got it under control. You know, but then again, I'm an Arsenal guy. My defense is not as strong.
You didn't check like the brand you bought was called David Luiz.
No, I checked the brand, but I was checking made in Chelsea. That's
Ooh.
why.
What a camera.
Come back.
All right. So the next one, Jeremy Fantasi.
Easy peasy.
You see?
Easy peasy, eh?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's all about the punts. It's all about the punts. So let's go with the next one. Oh, I think this is a good transfer. Alan.
Oh,
Wow. To
Alan
Everton.
Marquis Lorero.
Mayor, what do you have on this guy? Do you have any stats that we need to know of? Value?
twin-
that kind of-
Okay, connecting back with Ancelotti.
Mhm.
Ancelotti used to be where? In Napoli, was it? Napoli?
Napoli, yeah. Right.
Yes, Napoli, okay. Central midfielder, 29 years old. I don't know how much they bought him for. I think it's about 28 million.
20 or plus. Yeah.
28 million because it's now I think 21.7 with something 3.6 million bonus fee whatsoever. They actually don't want to buy him.
Okay.
They actually wanted to buy Doucouré from Watford last summer.
Yeah.
But Doucouré's bid from to Watford from Everton was 37.6 million, was rejected. Rejected by Watford. But now, since they are looking into Alan Marquez Loureiro, they will not take Doucouré. I'm not so sure now what is going to happen to Doucouré because now Doucouré's price should be dropping down after Watford relegated. Relegated. So I think they will need to sign this player as in like a 2 years contract or something like that.
Okay.
I think they are still going for him, no? Doucouré.
Yeah.
Doucouré.
Yeah, they're still going for him.
They might go for this. I think they're going for James Rodriguez.
It's confirmed. It's confirmed.
James Rodriguez signed still and delivered.
Yep.
So what's gonna happen, right, Joe? I'm gonna try to get Werther on next week. The Everton guy. Let's see, man, if he's still alive and kicking. Because that guy must be on cloud 9 right now. James,
Tell me about it. James, this fella, Alan.
Remember on the earlier shows, Anwari and Joe, we mentioned with regards of like watch for Ancelotti, what he's gonna do. Remember? So this is what he's doing. See, slowly he got back. He connected back with James Rodriguez when he was in Real Madrid.
Yep.
He took and after that he took his player when he was in Napoli. And he see who he actually can partner this with together. So I think like what Derek said, they're still in for Doucouré, so it will be a very very good buy if he got Doucouré.
And Everton have perfect strikers, man. They have like Richarlison and Calvin Lewin.
Yep.
Wow.
On fire,
man. And Joe, that was a good one, Tabloid. We've got a couple. One that we've got to shelve it for a while. All right, it's about Messi. Let's wait the kind of development he would have. Of course, at this current moment, we all know that he has missed the COVID-19 testing and he has also missed training. So let's see if there's anything that's going to develop right now. I think right now we are pretty much bored with this Messi antics. Let's put it. But now transfer rated time. This is probably going to close the event today. I'm looking at Zudi. Zudi is looking all really groggy right now. It's probably past bedtime. Even Harry, But now let's go with the next one. This is probably the last segment of the show. All right,
just hang in there, guys. Just hang in there with us.
Let's hang in there. All right. The first one, Mia. Ismail Star. All right, for 40 million, apparently it's happening. Let's talk about it. Forget about it. What will be the color code for this one, Mia?
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
Yellow. Amber. Yeah.
Okay. You think any chance that this could actually happen?
To me, it's 50-50. I don't see why because why they want him actually on what purpose? There's talks about Thiago. There's talk about Ismail Sarr. All this. There's talk about Jamal Lewis. All these things are all not happening. So they are just talks. So that's why I said let's talk about it only. There's nothing that's concrete that we can find or actually you can look into in the internet also to find out whether Fabrizio Romano also never say anything. So don't bullshit.
Yep.
Straight up. That's it. Don't bullshit.
Okay. But can James play in EPL? He didn't live up to his price tag in Real Madrid. Look, for he is also another project redemption, much like many players right now.
Reviving his career.
And if there's one player who can actually get the best out of him, okay, correct me if I'm wrong. When Ancelotti when he went to Bayern Munich, right, was he under the tutelage of Ancelotti as well?
Yes.
He was, right? So that means he played twice under Ancelotti, both at Napoli and also at Bayern Munich, correct?
Yep.
So
which one?
James Rodriguez.
Real Madrid and Napoli.
Bayern.
Real Madrid and Bayern.
Bayern.
Both also, yes.
Okay, so let's go with the next transfer rater. Probably let's push it to our guest today, from Bangsa, Mr. Bangsa. Bangsa Bersatu.
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it then. Let's do a quick one.
It's difficult because I think he's a bit expensive as well, more on the expensive side, and whether that is our priority number one first besides Sancho, and whether we still have money after trying to get Sancho as well. That's another question lah. Unless Roman Abramovich wants to loan out some money, a small loan of a couple $100 million.
right now, when it comes to Deo Upamecano, of course, he's one price asset, especially in top European football. Young age, perfect age. In fact, he has gotten a lot of experience playing top flight football. If you were given a chance right now, the task to actually control the purse of United, would you place all your egg into one basket, and I mean the Sancho basket, or would you actually split it even and push it some towards Upamecano?
I think I would go push all the eggs to Upamecano. I think it's somewhere that we actually need to strengthen to actually bring us to the next level. Because attackingly, I think we are fine. But I mean, of course with Sancho, we will be in the next level. But with Upamecano, I think that he will be there for another 5-6 years. And with I think 50-60 million, I think it's all right for about 5 or 6 good years.
Yep. Okay. All right.
What about Smalling? Just wondering. What happened to Smalling? He was impressive at Roma.
I think Smalling. I think we are letting him go. Smalling, Jones, and I don't know who will want Jones, but hopefully we let him go.
Keep Jones.
Yeah.
No, I think Arsenal wants to buy him, right? Because Arsenal wants to buy all ex-United players.
Oh no! I heard Spurs wants to buy him.
Oh, Spurs.
I heard Spurs. They just got me. Spurs wants to buy him.
I think we will be letting him go. I think most likely he will go this summer.
Come on, you guys are ungrateful.
Jones are nothing, huh?
Ungrateful. I think for the image, all right, and the image or the star quality of Premier League, all right, on a corporation level, we should keep Jones because he is a star. Please keep him in United. This is a plea from an Arsenal fan. All right,
I'll pay $100 to see Matthew dribble past Jones.
Hey, Joe, today it's still on fire, huh? Of course, we've been keeping it because every week comment section. Today we give him chance all out.
Look at how Chelsea is spending, man. Of course, Cal is on fire, bro.
Cloud9, bro.
On the roll.
On the roll, huh? Okay, Mayor, the next one, Mayor.
Siapa lagi? Who? Come on.
You will be on the roll also.
This one best player in the world. Best player in the world. Playing for the best club in the world, Mayor.
I don't think so. It's happening, Anissa.
Joe, I'm asking Mayor, Joe. Please respect that part of it.
I have to be honest with you. This is not say forget about it. It's not going to happen this season.
No,
it's not going to happen this season.
Whoa, how destructive that would be if we get our. You guys, watch out.
No, it's not going to happen this season. I'm not saying forget about it. I say it's not going to happen this season. They might be getting him only after. See?
Okay, Mayor. So what
technically you say forget about it this season. So,
but another color. Joe, but another color. Another color.
What time is it now?
Nearly 11. Nearly
okay,
11.
After 11, we can say forget about him.
Tak ada duit lah. Forget about it lah.
Mayor is back, Grandpa.
Don't worry. You go and jojo him. He didn't tell you stop it. You jojo. He gave you one shot.
But he checked the timing. At least check time first.
Respectful.
Next one.
Back, Grandpa. The next one. Model. Spanish ballerina. Who wants him? Okay, let's give Herrick lah. Herrick, I know you're a big fan of the Spanish ballerina. Would you want him?
No.
Why? Since when? Would you want this Spanish ballerina? Okay, but in all seriousness, right? Looking at the resurgence of Arsenal and how Bellerin has performed under Mikel Arteta, do you think it's wise that Arsenal actually let him go, Eric? Speaking from a neutral perspective.
I to be honest, I don't know much about him, but in terms of this transfer, I'll just put it in the middle, man.
Sorry, Eric. The comment on the screen, I can't take it.
You're ready to save trees in Paris.
What the hell?
I was about to bring that up, but I didn't want to bring that up, but since he brought it up, so.
You human beings are programmed so weird, man. This guy is trying to be environmentally friendly, and here you guys are laughing at him. Hey, he planted thousands of trees,
Okay, then I guess plant more trees in Paris lah. So
if he goes to Paris, we'll save the world.
Yes, Kel?
Yeah, so
if he goes to Paris, we'll save the world.
Yes, okay. Yes, they will win every match. They will win every match. And then also Jeremy got to chime in. He's gonna add a bit of salt and pepper. Comes free with Mustafi some more. Okay.
It's getting cheesier every week, man. I cannot take it.
They all getting better than the host. Maybe next
That's
week. Okay, Manish, I think he was superb in the FA Cup final, so Arsenal shouldn't be selling him, in my honest opinion. Yeah, I agree with Manish.
He's a Chelsea fan, this guy.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I support
Chelsea
Arsenal.
fan.
I don't know.
I think Zudi knows him.
Hey, Zudi know him? Really, Zudi?
Yeah.
Talk to us. How come? How come you know him and I don't?
Because
we
you
are not.
didn't come Bangsa with me yet.
Because
I thought we were not part of the botanic team.
Today you asked for it. You really asked for it.
Too bad, bro. Too bad.
You on your own, brother. You on your own.
Sometimes the host gonna take you. Sometimes the host gonna take you, Joe. Because last week it was you. This week it's me, Joe.
This is
So,
so, bro. We
Steven.
stand up, huh?
Even Steven.
Even Steven, huh?
I don't know why Anwari is asking for it this week. I don't know why. Jojo people, Jojo, then he kena, bro. I don't know why, bro.
You see, Arsenal win one charity shield, I'm this cocky already. Imagine this. You all better watch out, huh? But anyway, in all seriousness, before we actually quickly wrap this up, this was supposed to be part of the agenda, of course, because we had too much fun, Joe. I completely missed this out. But I just want to go through quickly with Kel, Eric, Zudi, and also Derek, right? Let's go with this first one. Right, let's go with United, man, Derek, and both Zudi. Quickly, run through the first 10 matches that you guys have in store for you. Of course, this is all TBA to be advised, but currently this is what it is right now. Boy, you got some big monsters there. You got people like Arsenal. Of course, I've got to give notable mention. Arsenal first, and then United. Oh no, you guys are United. What am I talking about? You guys got Everton. You guys got Chelsea. You got to go to St. James's Park. You got to play all or nothing. Derek, let's start with you, man. With all this current fixture that you're looking at, you look stunned, boy.
No, I'm taking a look. I'm taking a look.
Yeah, what do you make of this? Like in reality, or rather realistically, do you think that Ole can come out unscathed out of these 10 matches? It looks like it's going to be a bloody battle for Ole and United.
Yeah, the one with Chelsea, Arsenal, Everton, I think that one will be a tough battle. And I think Southampton is coming up as well, so I think Southampton will have a tough game as well at away game. Yeah, so I think it's quite tough lah. I think it's quite tough.
Zudi, looking at for yourself, realistically, how many wins do you envision United getting out of this really tough lot?
Honestly, I realistically think at least 7 or 8. Just because I feel like Chelsea and Everton especially need time to gel all the new players in. With so many new players, even though they have really good quality, you still need time to be able to learn the new system, right? And with especially the shortened preseason, they need more time during the season to try and learn what they need to learn in a longer preseason otherwise.
Okay, so right now, realistically, Zudi, out of all these 10 matches,
I would say 7 wins, 7, 8 wins.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think that will set the tone because your old man said that the league will only take shape after 10 matches, right? That's the famous saying. So if you can get this out of the window with 7 at least victory, I think you guys look set for the season, I guess. And then that's done. All right, that's done for United. And then we move on quickly to Chelsea. Joe, all right, let me see if I have the fixtures. Yes, I do. Let's take a look at this. Okay. Do you see this? All right. Probably we'll start with Herrick and then Kel to actually close this up. Herrick,
the second game itself.
Second game, boy, what rotten luck,
second game, man.
Liverpool. After that, it's quite an easy sailing. But then you got United as well in the mix. And then you got Mr. All or Nothing again. These All or Nothing, they are everywhere.
That's why they're all or nothing, bro. They have to fry their bread and butter. It's not all or nothing.
They all wait, Joe. They all or nothing.
They're nothing.
Harry, come on, man. In terms of just looking at this fixture, how do you rate these first 10 matches?
It all has to start from the start against Brighton. If you're gonna perform like in the friendly, then that will be quite scary. But you have to start positive from the start. And then, but I'm really looking, the match right smack in the middle. Manchester United against Chelsea. We all knew what happened last season, right at the start. at 4-0, you know. So going back to Old Trafford, you know, that will be, we would want revenge, definitely. Even Lampard, you know, and all the new Chelsea players. So yeah,
Eric,
it's going
and
to be
again,
tough.
same question. Yeah, realistically, how many victories can you actually garner out of these 10 matches that have just actually put on display?
I think 8 lah.
8. Wow.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Kel, on a quick one.
Yeah, quick one. I think obviously Liverpool, Chelsea. That's a big one. That's more like, I think the slightly quieter ones you kind of oversee every time is the Crystal Palace has kind of been of a banana skin for Chelsea here and there
True.
in recent seasons. That's one. Burnley. I mean, there's no fans now, so Burnley at home doesn't really matter. But I think the Crystal Palace and the United game are the ones that could potentially see us drop
And don't
points.
forget
Liverpool
Newcastle
is
too. Newcastle,
Newcastle
Chelsea.
as well.
We lost against them.
Yeah.
Yeah, a bit of a boogie team there, Kel.
Liverpool and Chelsea, it's hard to say, really. It's I know Liverpool are awesome. Chelsea is trying to gel everything together, so we'll see if we can win the Liverpool game. It sets the story for Chelsea moving ahead. Even if you draw one or two, it's forgiven.
Wow, Mark came in really bold, right, for this one, Joe. Wow, Chelsea 20th September already dropped points. You know, you never know, boy. You know, I think the best time to play the top teams are usually during the start. You know, especially when you play Liverpool. You don't want them to actually take shape and gain momentum, because that's where you guys will be whipped. If you want to catch them on the loose, and usually the first 5 matches. But having said that, Arsenal, every season we play them during the 3rd match, we usually come out of a slaughterhouse. 5-1, 4-1. So that does not apply for Arsenal, right?
I think it's a good way for Chelsea, especially for Timo Werner, to really test Virgil van Dijk and Alisson. I think this will be a perfect match for a second match, man. Ooh, juicy. I can't wait for the start, man. I can't wait for it.
I have to agree with that, what he mentioned with regards with Crystal Palace and everything. Sometimes playing with the minnows are actually the ones that actually count really, really, because if you play with all the minnows, you win all the games. That's where actually you are actually leveling up all your games. See, and when you meet all the high teams, good teams, then if it's draw, it's fine. You know, you don't lose. You just maintain the level.
Okay, all right, that's about it. So, Mayor, Joe, we've got exactly about 10 days right now. If my math don't fail me, usually it does. But then 10 days before we hit Saturday, how excited are we, man, to receive the new season? Of course, this new season does not really feel like a new season because of the short turnaround. But then again,
man.
Yeah, man. So next week, what's going to happen for us? We're going to try our ultimate best to get all the fans. We're going to get City. We're going to get Spurs. We're going to get Everton, Aston Villa, Leeds United. So we try. No promises, but we try to gather all of them. Right? And next week, we will also go through all their fixtures and look into the transfer activities that the team has actually set on. But then again, Joe, today, what a show again.
What a show, man. What a show.
They deliver every single week, non-stop. All right, Zudi, this is your first time joining us. Do you have this kind of interaction in Malaysia, wherever you are?
No, not really. There's none that we can actually have like a live chat and talk about it for 2 hours, which I really love. And thank you for having me.
No, it's an absolute pleasure. We hope to see more Malaysians, all right, to come on board, speak about their, again, from their perspective. The thing is, it does not really differ, right, Joel? Because like I mentioned, and Mayor mentioned one beautiful quote when he first came on: "Football will always unite." Correct, Mayor?
Yes.
Yeah,
Mayor,
football unites, man.
Before we close shop for today, you have any words for those people who are watching us today live? Anything? Give a parting shot also can, no problem. Whatever you want to do. This is your show, Mayor.
Sixty Bergristain has flown to Barcelona to go and see Lionel Messi and to talk to Barcelona to bring Lionel Messi to Manchester City.
Oh, the father of Lionel.
Oh, the father.
No, Trixie Bergristain is the director.
He was from Barcelona. He was from Barcelona.
Yes, he was from Barcelona. He's the director of football in Man City. He has flown to Barcelona to talk to Barcelona for the release clause and also to bring Lionel Messi to Man City. That's it.
No, because I read that Lionel's father is now in a crunch talk with the Barca hierarchy about his son.
Yes, true. But Trixie Bergristain also flew to Spain. Can you imagine meeting the father and also Barcelona to discuss this and to take Messi out?
It seems like Messi is really coming to the Premier League to mess it up.
And Joe, no, it does not look good for La Liga, because Messi himself, right, he is the star asset for La Liga. So I read somewhere his imaging right alone is worth 70 million, just his image right. And for
Yeah.
them to lose Cristiano Ronaldo and also Lionel Messi,
And Messi. Ooh.
two of the biggest players, walking legends in quick succession, that is actually going to throw their business prospect,
Exactly.
all right, into a great mess. So right now, imagine the amount of money that Messi will garner from Premier League. And also, before we end this, I will keep saying this before we end this, but I just want to ask everybody in this show right now. We'll start with Kel. Kel, Messi to Premier League, do you think it will happen? Yes or no?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Eric?
Yes, it just shows how Premier League is the best league in the world.
Okay.
Perfect. Derek.
Okay. And Derek?
Yes, definitely.
Yes. Zuri,
Perfect.
don't tell me you're going to go against the trend.
No, he's coming to United. That's why we haven't bought Sancho
Okay,
yet.
all right. With that, Joel, perfect. All right, that was the punctuation. That was the full time for us.
That was one way to really end this show, man. I mean,
Because of this Adidas.
Yes.
You see?
Hey, hello. Then this one, not Adidas. This one what? Daichi or what?
No,
But they're not
no,
even
no,
the running. They're not even the running.
that is Adidas, but your club tak ada duit, bah. So, next up,
Okay, if
Bro,
I were
bro.
to bet, Joel is gonna
Okay,
take
empty bro. Empty.
All right, guys. I think
All right,
Dari gua ada dari
lots of wonderful things to say. I mean,
Thank
boy,
you.
what a show! Comical, intense. I don't know
Everything.
how to start. Oh boy.
You usually run out of superlative when it comes to this crop of people. Again, they like to take a pot shot at Arsenal. Who do they think they are? I still want to continue.
Okay, guys. Usually at this time we are super shack, but I don't know why today I'm super hyped up still. I can go for another hour though.
Okay, all right. But with that, Derek, thank you so much, man. I really appreciate
No problem.
you coming on board. I know you were running a lot of errands, but then you actually made it a point to come on
Thanks,
board.
bro.
Thank you so much, Derek. I personally really love you as a person. And then Zuri, Bangsa United FC, man. Come on,
Bangsa
Yeah, boy.
United, let's go.
keep on saving
AK
face, man.
Rovers, Bangsa United.
Save this, all right. Also, please share the love, right, with all your Malaysian counterparts. For them who wants to actually be part of this, please, we will always welcome any of our Malaysian brothers, all right, to come on board, right, Zuri? Thank you so much.
Yep.
Herrick, don't think you're off the leash next week. Start producing for me already, I'm really tired.
Yes, please,
Cannot take
enough.
Please, School can wait. F-shot studio priority, Remember what I said. And also, special
The big
mention,
guy.
our big guy, the most special one in our heart, Joe, Kelvinder. Kel,
Kelvinder.
thank you so much, man. Thank you so
No
much.
worries, man. Looking forward to the new season.
Looking forward to this. Next week,
And-
here, same time, same date, Wednesday,
Yep.
at 9 p.m.
Love you guys.
Me, Joel. Thank you, man. All or nothing. Take
All
care.
or nothing. Cheers.
Take care, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.